Let's see. Stream is start.
It was starto.
It is starto. So we'll probably need to go over again, if it's necessary, how combat works exactly. For some reason I suspected it might be necessary. If you need to grab something, grab it now. Otherwise, would you mind... Yes. Otherwise, would you mind recapping exactly where we were last time? Okay, if you don't remember, the bad guy has you all on your knees with a gun pressed back to your head.
Right.
No, no.
Yeah, we came up with a. Oh yeah, we started
We had
to
a cunning
unravel.
plan.
Oh yeah.
A cunning plan for what?
We're getting
We're
rid of
cunning.
Mr. No, Captain Orwald, whatever his name is.
Right,
Yeah,
let me
had
try to recap some of the basics at the very least. In Otter Rock, Oregon, there's a little place called Devil's Punch Bowl.
Yes.
A little scenic area that you had gotten some supernatural rumors from, and on investigation, it turns out that the entire place has become somewhat of a tourist destination due to recent investments in the area. Money is flowing in, but as a trade-off, it seems like much of the natural beauty in the area is being destroyed, if not outright defiled. And the source of that supernatural taint in the area, you traced it back to the primary entrepreneur, Captain Tulver, a otherwise jolly-seeming man, enthusiastic about anything you have to tell him, who owns several of the businesses in the area and would jump on top of any new idea that you could present to further exploit the area and bring in more tourists. You talked to him for a while, got the feel that something was really off with him, and then decided, you know what, this guy needs to go. So you set up a plan to lure him out into the... what shall we call it? Nearby hiking area? Grasslands? Hillside. The hillside to the east. Currently, you are out there, and while you were setting up the area, scouting, and plotting, you discovered that you were being watched. And rather than hide, you decided to just invite the lad and pretty much spill all your secrets to him. Maybe not directly, but indirectly. And when he left, the following day, when the meeting time came up to isolate the captain and kill him, he instead had 2 bodyguards with him, as well as his secretary, and all 4 of them were carrying guns.
Well, less kill him and more destroy the spirit and save the captain.
Yeah, potato,
But,
potato.
As we know now, without the influence of the alcohol or the kelp soup masked as alcohol, we can see that there's no saving him, and that he is fully merged with the spirit, or the
Yes,
worm
with your
spawn.
current knowledge of spiritual afflictions,
But
you certainly don't have the option of saving him. Such a thing would probably need knowledge and talents outside of your skill set.
I'm smart.
Remind me what character you're playing?
The wizard. The muscle wizard.
The Muscle Wizard. Right. I mean, you do have lots of intelligence. but how good is your knowledge on occult stuff?
Yeah, not so much.
Not so much.
Well, based on what Victor knew last time, Victor recognized him as a Fomori or something like that. I'm not sure of the spelling.
I gave you multiple different terms for what a creature like
Well, yeah,
this is
it was
but-
it was Wormspawn weren't touched at first, but then once we
Then
saw what
we
he really was,
locked in, yeah.
yeah. Then once he came here and we checked it out again without the alcohol, he recognized it as a Fomori, which is instead of being a possession, this was more him having fully merged with the spirit, meaning that he has enough humanity to mask himself from regular humans' visions, but the spirit and the host are fully merged, and at least based on what Victor would know with his occult knowledge, there's no way of separating those two. Like, he has become a monster, like he's fully sold out
Yes.
and embraced what he's becoming.
Yes. Now, note that due to we're dealing with different systems overlapping here somewhat, and you having imperfect knowledge as a hunter,
Sure.
don't take everything that I give you as set in stone. That is simply what your
course he's
character
gonna.
thinks the situation is.
Exactly,
Well-
which is why he should.
Yeah, which is why, as far as I'm concerned, if that's the knowledge he has,
Yes.
then that is the knowledge he's going to act upon and be like, no, that's the situation.
That's perfectly fine, but that's one of those things we should state above board, just so we're all on the same page.
Right, yeah. But, like, my character's going to act based on the information the storyteller gives me.
Yes.
If it tells me that my character knows or thinks, then I'm like, okay,
Good.
this is what Victor knows and this is what he's sticking to, because...
Yeah, I mean, we're in a good position since nobody can metagame since we don't know the system anyway.
True.
Yeah,
So-
I don't know why I bother deceiving you. Like, you don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
you
don't.
do.
It's either the thing you don't know or the thing that you don't know about, or maybe a thing you don't
Yeah.
know about.
Yeah. You're gonna
would say
try
I-
to stab it and it won't die, and you'll be like, why? What if we stab him again? Oh, that time it did work. Okay. Why? Well, that time the full moon was out and it was a Wednesday.
Yeah, but
How
at
was I
this moment,
supposed to
I
know
mean,
that?
these
We
might be
don't.
things. These might be things Victor looks into at some point during free time, when we're not facing them, and going like, "Would there have been more? Learn more in case we face this." But at this point, as far as he knows, yeah, the only way to stop the captain is to kill the captain, because he is the monster now, and
Pretty
not
much.
just a vessel for a voice in the back of his head.
Yes. Other problem is, though, the area you currently have him in, as well as the backup he has, means that that original plan might be a little tricky right now.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the Victor's original plan, which is trip him down and see if he just kind of
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Nice.
Good
Yeah.
luck at that, yeah.
Yeah, we just need Pex to be really on point with his powers.
spells. You mean
well,
spells?
My
Yeah,
spells,
spells, your powers. Yeah.
my spells that freeze him so that he won't fall.
Well, I don't know how that whether that allows him to fall or not.
Ah,
I just know that it paralyzes him. That's what. Kind of what's been.
Oh, we're gonna need to do some extensive rules lawyering and checking exactly what the wording is in places, aren't we? Everyone grab your PDF.
I mean,
yeah, I'm opening my PDF right now.
yeah, like
me the-
no,
the
I mean it
juicy
could
rules.
very well be that it just gets rooted to the spot. But I'm also trying to avoid Victor knowing how your powers mechanically work. So it's like, oh yeah, you can stop him from moving, right? Paralysis, yeah, he just probably goes limp, and you use that when he's about to step over something, and it looks like he has a seizure or something, and he locks up and falls down, and we're like,
Okay,
oh, no,
the
how
wording
careful.
specifically, yes. Your character can imprison a supernatural creature briefly, fixing it to the ground where it stands.
Right.
Burden. Your
Some-
character can imprison a
but then
supernatural
in
creature.
parentheses,
Yes.
it's in some cases freezing it in the space it occupies.
because ghosts
Might be
aren't-
more accurate.
Right.
Yeah, ghosts aren't on the ground.
Some judges theorize that the overpowering scrutiny that occurs with the edge is more than the guilty consciousness of the monster can bear.
Sure. I'm so guilty of my existence that I stop and stand because I know.
Yeah,
it
that
doesn't
sounds
exist.
like something that a judge would say, or a judgment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think your existence is wrong, so you must just be guilty and feel it too. It's like
He gives a really creepy
Sure.
stare.
Sure, Jan. I was so guilty of existing in this world, just like everyone else.
It can still act, speak, fight, and use any powers, but it cannot move more than a foot from where it is.
Right. So basically, it's like its feet are like lead, and it can't actually sticky feet.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
a
start,
fight or flight
debating
response.
with
But
it.
it's
Yeah.
fight or flight response, and it's choosing freezing in place, but it's not paralyzing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not paralyzed.
It's
Yeah,
they
so
stop
it's-
running.
Yeah.
Doesn't work on human beings, not even victims of paranormal creatures. However, people who have been changed in some way.
Which
Given
probably
powers
would
natural
be the
gifts
case
can
based on
be
what we've
targeted.
seen.
Yeah, like that was the original plan. Is that it because if someone is possessed, it freezes the spirit, so the body, the vessel can move freely. So they would just leave.
Yeah,
and
that was the
possessing
initial
spirit
plan.
would just-
But now that the whole
Yeah.
vessel has been changed by the being, it should
yeah,
still
so
work.
he would be the
technically.
one. Yeah, he would be the one who freezes up.
But yeah, I'm not gonna fucking do it. I don't want to get shot.
Well, I
Talking
mean,
about getting shot.
Talking about guns in character, good thinking, mountain lions.
yeah.
What, trip him so that he falls into a mountain lion and it eats him?
Oh, I'm just pointing out the goons carrying guns that he took with him. Like, yeah, that was good thinking. There might be mountain lions. Good of you to actually bring some protection.
I know. It can't be too safe sometimes.
Well, I hope they're good shots. Because if you miss a bear, you ain't getting many other chances to redo.
True.
The guards laugh. They never were great shots. They twirl their guns around.
Yikes.
They do they do that thing where they have their revolver and they spin it around their finger.
Okay.
Not very effectively, but they consider themselves hotshot gunslingers.
Yep. Well, great. That means we don't have to worry about wild beasts. Shall we get on with it, boss? And he turns to Peter. You're calling the
Yes,
shots. Your show.
let's shoot some promos.
Yep.
So what exactly was your plan? You gave him some specifics in the email that you sent, and you painted the picture that you already had a video in mind, and you gave him the rough outline of it. What would you have told him, or at the very least specified to him, when things start here?
Probably that we go to a we go to the most cinematic places in the hillside, and that means we have to actually go hiking up the hillside and use both the GoPro and the drone to get some good shots from us both.
Okay.
The point is, the underlying point is to get him somewhere, as said, Victor's original plan, get him high somewhere and to a precarious position where we could accidentally make him fall. A
Right.
long fall.
Okay, now let's look at Google Maps exactly what you're dealing with, because you're not dealing with a big precarious mountain, you're dealing with a hillside. Let's see. Here's the main coastal highway. Here is the hillside you're in, and then here's the extended grassy forest hillside that lasts up until the next populated area, which is this farmland of Webfoot Marketing and Design. That's not a town name.
Could you put the Discord live on?
Oh yes, I'll put
Screen
it
share.
in Discord too. Discord voice screen share and share. Let's go. All right, you should be able to see it now. Right?
Yep.
Good. Next up, let's see, where on here in this entire grassy area, because initially we pictured, well, it's just the hills up here. You know, they're far enough away that you can get some pretty shots, but not so far that you need to ask someone to drive in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. But there is mostly hills, not whatever ever call mountains or, you know, steep cliffs or anything like that. You would have known this after scouting it for a day, though. So, with that information in mind, where on the map would you try to cause an unfortunate accident? Also, there's a lot more roads and little pathways in this area than you might think. There's the occasional creek, but quite a few little roads in between. Nothing with details visible on Street View, though, so it is pretty much the ass end of nowhere here.
Yep. Alternatively, we literally just make this a filming session and we try another plan. You know, literally just pretend
that was my plan.
The assassination was never about to happen, and really just weave in a lot of talks about shooting and stabs in the dark when talking about guessing, and just if we could get a great shot, you know, with you standing here, we could get a great headshot for advertisement campaigns.
You're saying this to him? Look, hello,
no,
sir.
No, this is no. I'm not using Victor's accent or Samuel's accent. This is me as a player.
Why are you, as a player, making innuendo about stabbing and shooting him to the other players as if they're not aware of the plan?
Okay, so the point is because he was there to catch the blabbering that Peter did last time, and he's trying to damage control. He was trying to do a lot. He's trying to make the surfer guy just look crazy.
Basically make it look like the surfer guy, to whom Victor tried very hard to do damage control, and already pretend that we're just literally talking about promos and video, when Peter was going, "Oh, we're gonna kill him," and Victor was
kindness,
very hard going, right, we're gonna make a killing, you know, stab in the dark, haha, headshot. So he's trying to continue to make it look like the kid was just super trigger happy and misunderstood the whole thing. And in general, as we're walking, he's gonna go like, Victor's gonna try and be like, "Oh, do you think we could get a great headshot from that? This is just a stab in the dark. But if we had you walk around here making this and that kind of a shooting, we could probably really bring out your nature lovingness, which goes really well with your already established reputation as being in on the nature preservation of this area," and stuff like that. Like, he's really trying to weave in those violent words that also have a double meaning in filming, which is what we're doing. Really bring out the
give me a manipulation subterfuge roll just to drive this home.
Yeah, so really make it look like the the surfer kid just misunderstood the whole
Come
thing.
on, guys.
I mean, you don't know what the surfer kid said to him.
No, I know.
So, if
But
anything,
he
this
came
might
here
make it weirder.
suspicions.
I have my suspicions, and he came in here with all of his goons and guns and shit after it. So, manipulation, subterfuge. Subterfuge.
Come on, nat ones.
Yeah, because the curse, is it gone?
Actually, can I use my 4C for this?
You keep
I
forgetting
need
you
to
have
roll
it, so sure.
I keep forgetting that I have it because it's something that I
It's
think
also
I
a new
technically
day,
should
so
roll
you
at
need
this.
to see how many you have.
Yeah. So it's let me check here. Wait, no, I copied pinpoint. I have this vision. 4C intelligence vision. Right. Intelligence all 3, and then it is 7 difficulty. What? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It's intelligence plus vision, which is 3 and 3.
Why is
Yeah.
difficulty 7?
Yeah, it's a difficulty 7 roll.
Oh, alright.
But I got 2 successes, so I got 2 rerolls for the day, and I'm using my first reroll on this.
Huzzah! Yeah,
I have to
so-
call it beforehand.
Yes, it's not so much a re-roll as it is rolling with advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
Go roll that.
So first roll, and then second roll. 3 successes.
3 successes, 3 successes. Huzzah! Despite the 1 even.
Yeah.
Great. So, you will
The second one.
get the idea that at the very least the secretary and the 2 guards are put at ease by your rambling about. Oh, shut! You keep using these terms, but in movie ways.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, if you botched that, it would actually make the situation way worse, obviously. But you use it as if you're using film terminology, and you mix it in, describing like, oh yes, we'll make a photo shoot here, and we'll take some drone footage here, and they're just very engrossed in it, and they relax. The captain's a little trickier to read, but if it worked on some people, it probably worked on him.
Yeah.
Then, for the purpose of just picking a location and using it as reference, where on the map do you imagine that you would be engaging in this?
I'm not sure if that's natural that some of the hills look bare from trees.
No,
Is it just a
no, that's Avohak
It's an
or
actual
whatever it's in
logging.
English.
logging area?
Yeah.
So let's stay away from the logging area. That doesn't sell well.
Mhm.
So
So instead,
yeah, the Johnson Creek. Let's start from okay, sure. This one, North Fork Spencer Creek. That's good. It's middle of nowhere.
Correct.
Just some forests around.
You hike, and they probably take their jeep because there's a road there. Which means this is our area. There's a hillside with a road, and then a hill which goes down to a creek. Not exactly a cliffside, and it's forested, so if you knock someone down here, they're just going to hit a tree.
Might hurt, probably not kill. So yeah, I think we could skip the plan. Do actual promotion work. It's fine for Peter actually.
Mhm.
And it even probably makes us look less suspicious if we actually do this shoot. If something were to happen to
Okay.
poor Mr. Captain.
Does that mean you're going to leave your rifle in the bush where it was? Not even going to get close to it as you go through this whole plan. Try to not be suspicious, just focus on the photo shoot.
Yeah. Try to not be suspicious, yeah. Leave the gun behind.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll not regret it.
All right. So then, as Peter, give me a promo pitch, just the sort of stuff you would say in this video, because you sold it as, oh, look at this beautiful area that's perfect for hiking here in, looks at note, Otter Rock, Oregon. This place is perfect for hiking. I highly recommend you come here too and set up a camp. And then, walk out with the captain on camera. And then go through the script that you've written for this.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like, maybe you've heard of, what's it called? The Devil's,
Punch bowl, yeah.
Cauldron. What was it?
Anything you're saying now, you're saying in character, so pick your words carefully. As Peter goes, what the fuck was it called? The Devil's thing.
Okay,
It's my ass.
okay. Okay, take two. Here we go. Okay, so, maybe you've heard of Devil's Punch Bowl down here in Otter Rock, but don't mind that. We've got beautiful, beautiful nature over here, and it's perfect for hiking. Just, you know me, I'm not much of a tourist attraction guy. I love it here, straight in the middle of trees. Look at this forest. Oh, we went uphill and see all this beautiful landscape just opening up. Oh, this is the place to be. You know what? And that's what the mayor likes too. Look at this guy. He's been into the rough. You can see it. Come over here, Mr.
Captain.
My goodness. I can't remember.
Captain Tolver.
Tolliver, because I even have the captain there, but it just says the captain. It's like, no, he has a name.
We have it right here. Like it's.
But that one doesn't have, the token doesn't have a name for us. I only see my own name.
Well, that's slightly irritating that it doesn't show that.
So, yeah, like Captain Tolliver here. And I basically, I open my arm as if to, like, get it around him, around his shoulders, but I won't. It's a hover hand.
He doesn't do hover handings, though, so he will just politician grab your hand and arm, like, and do that around the wrist handshake, and then put his arm all the way around your shoulder, just pull you in close, and then make a little speech for it. Yes, here in beautiful Otter Rock, nature is pure and pristine, and you too can come here and enjoy it. And if you need anything, come to Big Dick Supply Warehouse in Otter Rock 341 Drive, where we are setting up all the camping supplies you might need to completely take care of your holiday. Be completely de-stressed by it. Here in beautiful Otter Rock. Also, come to Moe's Clam House and Clamateria.
So there you have it, guys. There's everything you need over here. There's even gonna be a resort in the future. For now, just see this nature. You can get to this nearby land before this turns into a more attractive or populated area, because you know what's going to happen. People are gonna come here. It's gonna be great before and after.
So be the first to come here and rub it in everyone else's faces.
Indeed. Okay. Cut. And yeah, you know what we're going to do next? There's going to be a sweeping drone shot over there and, technical stuff. I even tried to get a little bit technical on him. Maybe impress him with my technical know-how, which I barely
sure.
have.
But as soon as he gets the idea that you've taken a few shots with him, he's like, all right. Well, that was fun. Be sure to send whatever material you have to my secretary.
Oh yeah, definitely. and thank you for doing this.
Well,
We're doing great work around here.
here,
I really
shake your head.
appreciate
Good
it.
luck
So you're
continuing
natural,
on
that-
your journey.
That was wonderful. I think the first shot had to be it.
Yes. His pecs just sort of nodding along, going, yep,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
okay. No contradictions or anything. Because you know, after the shot is taken, he does sort of look you over and go, well, that went off without a hitch. And then he looks at his watch and like, well, I do have another appointment. So you gentlemen have fun, and you can contact my secretary if anything comes up. And I wish you all, because you were traveling, right? I wish you all a lot of success on wherever it is else you're traveling. When you come back through this place, you'll always be welcome in the resort.
Ah, excellent. Thank you for this opportunity. I wish you luck, you and your city.
Yes, we have big plans for this place. You'll see.
Yeah.
And then he
Nudge,
climbs back in his
I nudge as he's
SUV.
walking to the car. I nudge. I guess you're Samuel now, or are you Victor?
Samuel.
Whatever.
I mean, it's the
Okay.
same person.
It's-
but-
I know. I nudged you anyway.
I know who you're talking about.
And I ask, should I
Should you what?
stop him?
I don't know. Can you drop him from the car? On a bump? Just try. Maybe the car keeps going and his body keeps going and the spirit gets stuck behind and then we're left with the spirit and him and his goons are gone to the town. It was worth a shot.
They're climbing in the car now.
He said it's worth a shot, right?
Yeah. Well, what's it gonna say? Oh, those damned kids just paralyzed me in my car from all over there. Shoot him.
Exactly. That's why I'm gonna use my ability on him.
Okay, as he's in the car and they're driving away.
As he's stepping into the car.
No, wait until they're driving away so the car takes the
I
body
need
off.
to see the guy, dude.
Well, sure. I mean, wasn't it a Jeep or something like that?
Yeah, it's like a Land Rover. Of course, it has windows, so you can see him through the window.
Oh, it's
Hold on,
hot as
Nick.
fuck. Of course they're gonna have windows open. It's
Fuck
gotta
it,
be in
he's
the
driving
motion,
off.
so it's natural.
Fuck it, I won't do it. I won't do it.
Just wait until the car's gone or driving. Just
does that not
do
work?
it through the window, right?
No. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You don't want to risk it?
No, I don't want to risk it.
You're pussing out now.
I'm pushing out now.
He's pussying out now. Okay, and they drive off.
For some reason, I thought that'd work.
Well, that didn't go as well as I thought or hoped. I'm gonna
It went
go
right.
get my gun. Hopefully they didn't take that one off.
We can hope.
Yeah.
So, ain't you some sort of a sniper?
What?
Pepper.
Sniper, yeah. You got the rifle and everything. You can shoot from afar.
Oh,
Right, that kind of
sniper, like
that kind of a
Yeah.
snapper.
If your goal
It's
was
not
just going to be to shoot him, you should have maybe
I
set
mean-
that up slightly differently.
I mean, we know where he probably lives. He's in the resort. You just go perch on a roof and shoot him when he's going to bed.
You think he goes
Because
to
we're out of
bed?
town. Well, I mean, if he's got the
Trouble is-
weaknesses of a mortal body, he's probably good at recharge you somehow.
there's gonna be, evidence. It's not gonna be fine.
What you mean?
What? The bullet will leave a hole in him,
Sure.
and whatever window might be in the way, and the wall behind, and it's not going to be just magical.
Ah, but
Yeah,
you're
just-
used to sneaking around, right? You just pop the cap, as you guys say, and then just
Didn't you-
skedaddle, and
when-
we're here
when
in the
you-
nature.
Right. I mean, were we talking about how my rifles were unlicensed just like a week ago or less?
Right, just use one of these. Ain't nobody tracking those down.
Huh.
Just use
Yeah,
gloves or something like they do in movies.
You
and
do still
you won't
have
leave
a
fingerprint.
trunk full of guns.
We
Yeah.
do.
That's gonna go well. Like somebody was shot in the area. Open your trunk. What the hell is this? Unlicensed
a
Well, it's
gun.
not like
small
we're going to
array.
stay around. It's not like we're going to stay around.
I'm sorry, I thought it was America.
Like, okay. How's it go? How is it going to look for the cops if we just like we came around? We were
Right.
tourists around here. Okay, this is a
Yep.
tourist trap. So yeah.
It's a
It
it's
is
a
a tourist
tiny
trap.
tourist trap. Yeah.
This is a tourist trap. You're a fucking YouTuber who does nature shit. We just did a nature collab with this guy, and he was like, "Oh, you guys are traveling." Well, yep,
We
we're
do have the
traveling. We
elevator.
gotta keep going. Maybe we don't go back to town. We stay here, or we drive a bit off, and you come in the dark of the night. Come in here, shoot his face off when he's going to bed, and ain't nobody think we're here.
It's risky, but it's possible.
Has Peter told us
Okay.
that he was in the military once before?
I imagine the player characters would have shared certain tidbits among each other.
Yeah, you know he was in the army before.
Weren't you some eagle eye in the army as well, like shooting people from afar, not getting caught?
Yeah, but
You see
that's
that-
different. There's like, rules of engagement. And
Right. Well,
that was fine, killing enemies.
Well, right. Well, he an enemy? Aren't we hunters? And he's a bloody monster now. So just
Yeah, but
go
not
and
in
shoot
the
him.
eyes of the government, you realize? Like,
So?
I understand my moral compass. I'm talking about law here.
Right. So you just don't get caught. Ain't that what you snappers
But
do?
it's, oh my goodness. Let's not talking
You're
to
a
you, guy.
professional, man. You're a professional. Surely you can do this. Well, I mean, unless you got another idea, we're going to leave another quarry undone.
It's all right. It's all right. I just need to scout out some places. So,
Right.
I don't know. Maybe take Marcus with me and just go.
He has a, but they've seen a drone, so they'd know it.
No. I
You're
don't
the
mean
professional.
the
I will leave
drone.
this to you.
Yeah. I just need a second pair of eyes. out
You can
there.
take Marcus with you, but he's constantly bitching about how much his stomach hurts. And
Marcus
it's just
is
no
looking
good
like
right
a
now.
drone at the moment. It looks like ain't much going on between those eyes, and he pretty much a drone at the moment to me.
He's just it's as if he's just looking at stuff from above, from a third-person view the entire time, not contributing in any way, just
Looks a
sitting
bit
there
like a
watching.
robot to me at the moment. Ain't nothing going on behind those eyes. But I mean, you're the professional in murdering people, so I'm gonna leave that to you. And me and Pex are gonna enjoy some nature, I think, or something.
We are?
Well, I don't. If they're gonna go and shoot the captain, I don't think we should be in town at that moment. They can't pin it enough
Yeah.
because we already
Talking
left.
about
I mean, wouldn't it
Marcus.
be
Marcus
better
was talking. Marcus was talking about those. We could be tracked by our phones. So maybe you guys take my phone with me out of town. So I have it seems I'm off to a motel.
Sure.
So you
Yep.
go like I don't know 100 kilometers to the east, and
I just leave
a
you
motel
alone to
and-
deal with that thing.
I'll catch up with something sometime later.
So your plan is just
I'll have Marcus with
send
me.
everyone away,
Isn't
go in alone, sort of, and then just try to kill this guy?
he's an army agent, ain't he? So
How hard can it
that's
be?
Victor. That's
Yeah,
Victor's
exactly. This is
suggestion.
one of those like in character, sure. As a player, don't.
Oh,
fucking
absolutely.
leave the
As a
party.
player, I know this is a fucking stupid idea.
This is
But this is
one of
Victor's
the
like,
dumbest fucking ideas we've ever had. Holy shit!
oh yeah, but Victor's like, my cunning plan of organizing this out in the nature was fucked up by this clown blabbering to the kid. So maybe he can clean the mess. Nah, it's not really that. It's like that. The more cunning and subtle plan failed. We're probably not gonna get another chance at that. So maybe the direct approach of let's just kill it, which seems to be your guys' modus operandi.
Just wasn't there some event, like a town event, about to happen soon, or am I missing?
We just missed it, I think.
Yeah, we just missed it.
Oh,
yeah, that was the first thing that we tried. Was planning if there was an event.
Right, but I thought there was another one, but it was
There
like
probably is.
Well,
after our
did you have
original
your
planning.
own notes?
No notes, just scattered memories.
Let's
You know
see
what?
if I have my notes on what things were coming up.
He likes business, don't he? So what if we spend a day or two more and really get into his good graces? Try and come up with some, I don't know, nature of business ideas like, oh, bring your kids, we can kind of roam around a bit and go like, well, if you make a route through here to here, you can probably give a nature course to kids and get schools to pay for trips and shit like that. Really works.
Are you an advisor? Some sort?
Sorta. Like just since we're here and he expects us to do a promo, if at that time we sort of stick around and use our nature expertise that he trusts Kitten here to have to find out more ways to exploit the nature, and then be like, well, here's a kit, here's
what
a package.
Agenda? Like
to really hammer it in that we ain't trying to kill them, we literally just want to work with him, and maybe that allows him to drop his guard. He likes money. He's a greedy bitch.
I know he is, but also we've already told him we just happened to be passing by, and we have this YouTuber who's creating videos.
Well,
why would you suddenly want to be an advisor on the infrastructure that he's building?
No, just as a part of this package of doing the promo collaboration with him, and as a sort of behind the scenes thing. Oh, while we were filming more footage for this, we came up with this fancy route that you could probably this would be really good for the kiddies and get schools to pay for trips to come here and shit like that. Just, as a freebie. He's a greedy shit. Greedy shits love that thing when they get free shit.
Yeah, I mean,
business ideas.
I feel like he's the type of greedy shits that's gonna hand wave in and be like, yo, yes, thank you very much. Here's a free drink ticket, and then shoo you off.
Oh, I'm not expecting us to get money from it. What I want is him to drop his guard more. Because,
by interacting with him more.
Yeah, more or less, or just make it really seem like that kid, whatever he told him wasn't right. Like there was no danger from us.
Right.
But I mean, hang out with him and ask him questions like, "What are your weaknesses? do you live alone?"
Sure, just like what the disembodied boys in the skies here.
Do you like hanging out in front
That's
of open
really
windows?
good idea.
I mean, I feel like that's a weird approach. But you do come off as a weird guy as well, so maybe it'll work.
Sure, I'll take that as a compliment. But I mean, Peter is a nature expert, right? So it wouldn't be weird. And he seems to be into doing the business part with him, with the collab and shit. So I don't think it would be that far off if he was like, oh, another idea I got. If you want to listen, is just, put it in the email that we're going to send the video clips with. Because I imagine his secretary will want to go through them for the PR and make sure everything's nice and tidy and ain't nothing looking like shit to really drive any marketing campaigns down. So just earn some goodwill with him further. I don't think it could hurt. that also probably gives either Peter or Marcus time to scope out a place where they can, if we have to assassinate him, really do it properly. I say that as I look around to see if there's another
I feel like
tree with
should-
binoculars.
I just feel like there are other approaches we could take, which is like, I mean, he told us just to send the video to his secretary, but
Sure.
I mean, who would actually just do that?
Well, I mean,
we need to be
that's-
careful of, you know, copyright stuff and stuff. Like, we have plenty of excuses to be up with this, at least the secretary, and, you know,
Right.
follow up on this thing.
Right. The problem with that is, he's probably going to want to do that in the resort because that's where his power lies.
Right.
And that means more of those drinks, and we've already had them before, so it'll look strange if we all of a sudden go, we don't drink booze.
I mean, not on the job.
Well, we were on the job when we were having that negotiation that started this whole thing.
No, we weren't.
And that's where he gave those drinks that sort of messes up with our gifts or abilities. And our brain and makes people really want to, I don't know, spend money just like we saw Peter do. You just ask him and he gave you 100. So I don't think we kind of want to do a face-to-face in the resort at least.
Well, then we just gotta figure out when he's not at the resort. Let's look up the like, maybe there's something happening shortly.
Sure.
I
mean, I've given my 2 pieces.
We do have an excuse to like stick in town for a couple of days at least.
Right. Well, the video was my plan. That backfired, so I'm gonna leave the planning to you guys.
My plan failed, so now it's your job to make a plan.
Exactly.
I don't think Peter is smart enough to come up with it, but we could actually send the video, or send an email. Like, you know, we can. We actually have to ask him for like $250 for the video. That'll get him interested in having a negotiation with us. Even if our intent isn't to actually get some money out of him, it work.
Right, and then what?
Yeah, and what?
Then I'll call you and say, nope, that's too much.
No.
Here's 150. Already wired it to you. Then what?
It's not enough, and we need, like, we're leaving town, and
It's like, all right, well, I'll figure something out myself. Good luck. Pleasure
Yeah,
doing
sure,
business
of
with
course.
you. Bye.
of course, but he has a business nose, so he might just come.
Maybe. Or
Come
he's
to
just
a,
going to steal your idea and be like,
negotiation.
you know what, that's a good idea. I'm going to get a drone guy and I'm going to hire a thing. You know,
Probably cost more than
people that don't
250.
make weird implications about shooting stuff all the time.
Well, there you go. That's the problem. Yeah.
And, you know, you have concluded that this guy is supernatural. He is, at this point, a being that should not be. Whatever exactly the hunter terminology is. And you're making assumptions about him just being a guy, for the most part. Like, who knows what else he does and sees and thinks?
True.
Maybe he looked at you and was like, oh, I guess these are hunters. I should have a little fun with them and then make damn sure they're not going to do anything. Or it's like, I'm going to try to isolate them and lure them in closer and then eat them. You know, you've seen that he's pretty fat. Maybe he eats people. You don't know.
I mean, yeah, Victor is still suspecting that he is the that whatever the kelp tentacle thing is part of him, and he eats people who go into the punch bowl. So seemed pretty in line with what we saw with Second Sight.
Could be, but your second sight does always simply give a exaggerated, painted picture rather than the absolute truth. Or maybe it does give the absolute truth, but that's a bit too poetic for practical use.
Oh, I thought it just pierces, like, you see the true form of...
True is in quotes. Like, see something as it truly is. Like, you have seen your second sight do some weird stuff. Like landscapes and roads where the trees become taller and a road stretches into infinity. Which pretty much just meant this is going to be a long trek in this area. Or an encounter with the ghost, for example, that you had. When you looked at him, you know, seeing a tragic man drained of all his essence, flickering as he's hovering there. Like, is that what a ghost really looks like? Or is that just a way for your brain to internalize the additional information? One of the difficulties of being a hunter. Also, at some point you probably would have looked at the same thing at the same time, and what you describe is generally slightly different. That is a piece of information you would have.
Okay.
Like, did you see the bow tie? No, I didn't see any fucking bow tie. I saw him dressed as a clown.
So could we go like Black Ops style and just break into the place where he resides? Like his home? Get him while he's sleeping if he ever sleeps.
Well, that's an excellent plan, with only two small problems. One, you don't know where he lives, and two, none of you are Black Ops.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, Marcus is at least some kind of a security guy, so we could just at least get inside easily.
You see Marcus run off to the nearest porta potty and just make all sorts of moaning and creaking sounds. He seems to be indisposed. Do you have any other Black Ops guys?
Black Ops guys?
Yes.
Where?
I mean, technically, anyone can be a Black Ops guys if they just don't tell anyone about it. It's step one of being Black Ops. Don't tell anyone you're Black Ops.
True.
Done.
Done what?
I never told anyone I was Black Ops.
Oh, you just messed it up. You just told people you're not Black Ops.
Oh, yeah.
That's rule 2. Don't tell people you're not Black Ops either. It's too suspicious.
I didn't say that either.
Either way, you guys know what you need to do. You know the surrounding area. How would you like to approach this problem? Anything you present could succeed.
Drive back to the Airbnb or 2-star motel or whatever the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
And kick off my boots, put my feet on the table.
You go back to 5J's beach house.
Cross my fingers on my chest and give a deep fucking sigh.
While watching the chess channel.
No NASCAR for you.
All right. You regroup inside, plotting.
Yeah. Could you try and maybe investigate, like, if you could track his movement somehow? Like, he had a thing today. He's a busy man. Maybe I'll have a thing tomorrow. Maybe there's gonna be a town event. Just try and see if you could dig up anything. I don't know really what to start now.
Yeah, have we actually researched now that we've seen what it looks like? Have we actually researched it?
It being what?
The trash kelp monster-ish. The snowman of...
You mean the one in the water?
I mean, captain, whatever
Okay.
he's
Have you
nowadays.
done any research on the captain besides what Victor just knew from his occult stuff? I don't believe you.
No.
You might have a little bit,
Yeah.
but
I
nothing
don't
in
think we
particular.
did.
That's.
We
I
didn't
think
really have
that's
time.
my. Yeah, indeed. I think that's what Peter's gonna do. Try to
All right.
find out that.
I can. Peter can help you with it probably because occult and researching the occult is kind of his thing. So he can
Sure.
give you an assistance, however that works in this. But
Yeah. Let's just say it lowers the difficulty to 5. And whichever one of you rolls, should probably be the one with the best stats for it.
Probably Victor.
Intelligence, investigation.
Yeah, definitely Victor. I have 3.
I don't have investigation. I have research.
Oh, okay. So I have
maybe you.
3.
Yeah.
Research does seem like it would fit more, actually. Yeah. I hate that so many of the skills are so slightly vague and overlap.
Yeah, and when you go like, oh, this sounds like a good skill by name that fits this part of my character, and then you go read it like, nope, it's entirely different.
Yeah, computers is nice and straightforward, but then people say like, oh, what if I use my research to research on the internet as I investigate this issue? Like, that's great, but yeah.
Yeah, like I thought intuition would be like insight and reading people. No, that's empathy. Empathy is reading people and seeing if they lie.
Yeah.
Intuition
It's
is
difficult.
just your gut feeling.
For
Yeah,
now,
and-
It doesn't mean anything at all.
for now, let's say research, intelligence research, and whichever one rolls first gets it. So
Was
go,
it
That's
DC
definitely
5.
Victor's job. DC 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you open your laptops and just look on HunterNet and try to figure out as much about this as possible.
There it is, another one.
Well, it's still 3 successes.
It is, but.
So let's see. Particularly, you check with your sources that are known for hunter-related information. Let's not call it HunterNet, but let's call it the hunter-adjacent net. Since the specific website HunterNet is very old at this point.
Proxy.
So let's see what sort of traits you would be aware of. You are aware of a class of humans possessed or corrupted by malevolent spiritual forces. Most seem driven by impulses tied to either destruction, addiction, decay, cruelty, or some other specific driving force. Some reports are that they made a deal or were tempted with this spiritual force. Others suggest that it is a form of infection or something caused by an exposure to a tainted environment. They generally display, when pushed, inhuman strength, resilience, mutations of the body depending on circumstances, sometimes hidden under a thin veneer of humanity. Almost all hosts of this time are somewhat larger than an average person in one way or another. Some known traits are host retention, which varies to a degree. Some retain their original minds, others are fully overtaken by this other being. Vulnerabilities is that they generally hate purity, truth, faith, and certain rites that exist to weaken and purify an area. Some judges, I'm going to assume that Hex would also jump in here, as he is somewhat in the room, claim that conviction-fueled truths like edicts or banish abilities do work against them. They are often charming and charismatic until you push them, at which point they can just unravel into violence. Many operate in positions of power and influence, law, business, entertainment. And Their goal, as far as any collective goal has been observed, seems to be to spread this spiritual infection. And one with a big exclamation mark of one frantic post will be, never trust them. Even if they smile or cry or offer you a drink or seem like they might not be that bad, do not trust them. That is all you find. Of course, do not trust them can very much apply to all sorts of things. And something that looks human makes it very difficult to know who or what you are or aren't supposed to trust.
Well, never
Don't
trust anyone who makes
ever.
Never trust anyone who makes a politician's handshake. That's like
that's a
101.
That's a fair way to judge it. Does this information change anything for you?
Hey, did you say superhuman resilience?
Yep.
Because that definitely sounds like I shouldn't be trying to just blow off its head by myself.
Probably.
Yeah, sneak in by yourself and just shoot him once with a low caliber bullet. Yeah, there you go, done. No problem whatsoever. Just, popped him once with a 9mm and the problem's gone.
I was wondering though. X-State say that the compass around his neck was some sort of a charm. Yep. He is burning. You did mention that the compass around his neck was some sort of a charm.
Maybe.
Like a good luck charm.
Maybe.
Anything about any charms?
I don't remember mentioning it
Hunter
being a good luck charm per se. I think it was.
No, this could be player versus character knowledge getting mixed.
Mm-hmm.
It could be that he said it was a luck charm, but you noticed that it had some power.
Hard to tell. Let's not overthink that, but at some point you might have looked at his compass and thought it was odd. I know you looked at it with second sight.
Yes. Oh.
I don't think I gave you a lot of specifics, though, so you're free to simply guess.
Yeah. Could be that you just asked him and he was like, oh, a good luck charm. But
he told the whole ass fucking story.
I'm sure you made notes, right?
Ah.
That's what it says on the note. Pex looks at a piece of paper like, yeah, I made notes, hold on. And he looks at it and it just says the word, huh?
Notes go here. Yes, thank you, past self.
It just says the line, fuck you, future Pex.
I'm too lazy.
Oh, I've done that before.
Best regards.
God damn it.
Past Pex.
But yes, that does put you in a little bit of a pickle.
It does.
I mean, you can make assumptions. Even with information, you're still
Did you
making
find
assumptions.
Right. Did you find anything about like the town stuff?
Well,
Any
he
events?
seems to be spreading his influence, like that's his primary objective. So, I mean, that would explain why the water purification place was ran down, because creatures like this hate purity. So, anything that cleans and keeps things.
Well, that's
Not
not
shitty.
what I meant. Like I did feel like I mentioned like I wanted you to look if there's a way to find where he physically is instead of like more about his plans.
Well, I believe you've asked this before, and while you don't know his residence, you did take a look before at the various events that were in and around town. There is a happy hour pub crawl between the various restaurants and cafes and whatnot, sold as a fun local tipsy culture walk. but it's effectively just going from bar to bar getting shit-faced. Kids and tourists are promoted heavily as being asked to join and get a discount.
Eat?
Yeah,
A bar crawl?
I mean, they get, kids' drinks. Probably, right?
Probably. Or maybe kids mean those teenagers that we saw throwing bottles into the.
It's not specified. It just says kids and tourists get a 10% discount.
Mocktails.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm choosing mocktails.
That would be in a few nights. So if nothing else, that is an event that will happen. Whether or not the captain is involved is more difficult to say.
Also, you mentioned last time that we noticed that the brownies and other baked goods that some of us bought from the store that the kid was working in seemed weird
Yes.
as well.
Well,
In
you've
that-
bought a few, and you have eaten those, I assume.
Yeah, definitely eaten those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Marcus
They
and
made,
Max brought some.
like reminded us from childhood and made us want to buy more.
Yes, basically they were just chock full of sugar, and while well made, let's see the specific phrasing, I have it in my notes. Let's see. Childhood. Why do I have my notes in a way that I can't easily search through? Don't have it here. Doesn't matter. The long story short is, yes, the candy is very nice and immediately made you feel like going right back and getting some more, despite you just having eaten a box of it. But that could just be you being a fat ass.
Looking up. No. Maybe. But then that's an establishment he owns, as is the resort, which spikes its drinks. Which, like, putting those two together has Victor at least question, like, okay, well, could it be that the rest of his establishments all are like everything that the establishments that he now owns provide spiked goods? Because the drinks that we got from the what was the place's name where we first stopped? The diner?
Yes, Moe's Diner.
Yeah, that place did not have anything supernatural in the drinks. Pex checked that, and those drinks and the waitress were normal, or they did not exude a supernatural influence, whereas the drinks in the resort they were spiked, and then those cakes seem suspiciously supportive of go buy more, which seems to be the theme of this town, or anything that the captain touches. This is
Let's call it a sense of overindulgence. Right?
yeah, basically spend more, buy more, indulge more.
Buy, consume.
Yeah, pretty much. So maybe. Well, do we know? We just heard that he owns a couple of places, and he's negotiating for more, or it's an alliance. So I guess he
Yes.
has fingers in every pie in this place now, almost.
Correct. He owns a lot of the town.
Yeah. So I'm
He
not sure if we could could go on a stroll and kind of, without really buying, just like perusing.
Yes. The
if
Otter
Hex
Rock
can-
Hospitality Alliance was the official name for it.
Yeah, so those that belong to it, I don't believe all of them belong to it. It was a handful.
Malt.
Like, at least from what I remember the kid saying, is that he owns some of them, and then he has an alliance, but he's still negotiating with some establishments to join it or something.
I mean, it's an Otter Rock Hospitality Alliance, so you can go ahead and assume that that includes a lot of the businesses, since it's not a very big town.
Yeah.
And if he owns a few, then that's already a lot of the town.
Yeah.
So with that particular information, does that change the plan in any way? Because you always got to think, what is the stupidest, most straightforward thing you could do? Well, I don't know, ask around where he is, and then go over to where he is and shoot him. Or leave. Those are two incredibly bare-boned, stupid ideas. Does anyone have a better idea than those two?
Not me. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. In this game, it seems like all the solutions are way too big. Like in this case, the weaknesses are like, I don't know, fucking purify the town, and I'm like, we're 4 stooges with no influence. I mean, no, technically not. I suppose we could use Peter's channel to call in nature enthusiasts to help, like call in because the water purification plant or whatever recycling plant that was driven by voluntary power, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking, what if we restart it as a group? Maybe that summons him in a way, because he's annoyed about it and just comes to the abandoned.
I was thinking we could use your channel to advertise.
I know, but that's pretty slow.
Well, yes, but none of us know how to work it. But it's more than just that. It's also the culture heritage. We could try and pull the culture heritage string on the Devil's Punch Bowl, for example, to get it cleaned and kind of elevate that part of it, in that it's a spiritual connection. Try and clean it up, and I don't know, do something about that. Really use your influence to bring in actual nature enthusiasts to kind of course, the risk is that we expose them to his influence, which might just really turn against us.
And like exposing more innocence to this creature's power.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe no.
Yeah.
So, but if we could figure out how to work the purification center ourselves and start purifying the water, maybe that is enough to lure him out of his shell.
I imagine he'll send his goons to shoot anyone who tries to do it, or strong arm. Actually, could we try and find people who worked there and ask them why they stopped?
Oh, that's an idea.
Because if they were intimidated, if he sent those goons of his to scare people off,
I'm sorry, I'm back.
And frighten them to be quiet.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Then it would be something like, it would probably save us from being shot if they're like, oh, you guys are messing with this now. We're just gonna shoot you because the boss says so, to keep an eye on you. So maybe try and find out why the volunteers stopped, and if none of them come up with, oh, don't tell anyone, but there would, like, strange things happened and we were being scared off and shit, then we can try start it. But
yeah, I think it's a avenue worth exploring.
All right, so how do you go about that step by step? Let's... Step 1.
Try to find out who worked at the water purification center from the town, I'm guessing.
There was nothing weird going on with the water purification center. established that. You're thinking of the recycling plant.
Right, yeah. Yeah, the recycling.
Whichever place it was.
Whichever
Yeah.
was run down. It was the recycling plant, I think that was
Let's shut down.
One I
volunteer.
visited.
That was the water
No,
plant
this
that
is
you
the water
visited, and there
plant.
was
No, that
nothing
was the
weird
water
going
plant.
on there.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's mainly to find out why the recycling plant stopped working, and kind of how can, because it was volunteer driven, so how can we get it started? Because anything, if he hates purity and cleaning things and shit like that, I'm not sure if we're taking that too literally, but I don't know how we can spiritually cleanse this town. That seems like way above our pay grade. To spiritually cleanse this place. Then yeah, figure out.
I just
where
take
they-
my knife and I stab the thing.
Yep.
Sure,
Like,
that works.
It
yeah,
seemed
but
it
we need-
seemed to work with whatever that guy was doing. Like he seemed pretty sure of what he was doing. Like he might have been crazy, but I still trust he was taking care of supernatural things. So
Right, but you need to get him alone for that, otherwise you'll get shot.
sure.
The point is to how do we anger him so that he comes at us?
Yeah, that's the point. Try to
Yeah.
lure him out,
Yeah.
and
We
then
don't
stab
know where
him
he
and
lives.
shoot him and do whatever we do.
Yeah.
With him.
So for
Going
that
away.
reason, we need to start somehow cleaning this place up, reactivating things that he's let run down. One of which is the recycling plant, which was volunteer driven. So if we can get people back to it and get it running again, that might anger whatever he's become, which wants to sort of spoil things.
Set up a protest. We're already doing good stuff. I mean, fuck. I think it's just electing volunteers, I guess. We need a campaign. That's what I meant. Promote it on your YouTube.
Once again, I don't want to get more innocents involved in this and possibly corrupted by this
is
thing's
true.
influence. It's easier
More
if we
people
just
we bring-
Okay, well, just make a, Instagram post. None of the people there are innocent.
post it on Tumblr.
Sure, make a Reddit post.
Oh. Okay. Let's not do that either. No. Innocent is a more broad term than what you're thinking.
Right, okay.
The people who don't belong in this business. They have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, but nothing's gonna, I'm not gonna put them in harm's way or nothing. We just need a bait, which is like our group promoting betterment in this area by targeting that specific thing is probably gonna, with him knowing we are still in town, get him to us. That's my thinking.
Oh, that's right. What if we don't really go about doing that necessarily? When you send your files about the promo shit that we filmed, how about you put in a bunch of ideas about
That's
cleaning the
even
night
better.
shit. Yeah, just put in a laundry list like, oh, we've already come up with plans of this and this and this, and we're already having this and this edited about getting volunteers for the recycling plant and
getting the Devil's Bunch Bowl.
exactly
cleaned up.
Oh yeah, we need to clean up
Cleaned
that
up.
for sure.
And you're going to
cleaned
send
up
that
and
to him?
restored.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
This is
not
what we're
think too
planning,
much.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's not think too much. Just send that in.
Restored and
Yeah, let's go like above
found
and
people who know
beyond.
the cultural heritage of it, so we can probably venerate it and the town's history and bring about the real history of the forgotten paintings and shit like that.
Yeah, that'll
just-
bring in customers and like tourists / customers for sure. Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
boost his. Well,
Mask it like he's going to love it, but we know
Right,
that
but make
nature
things
underneath.
that make things that push for purification of the place and the nature and the coastline and venerating the true
Because
history
that
of the
brings
Congo.
tourists and money.
Right,
But
like
then again,
his
he
secretary will be
shouldn't
like,
like it.
ooh, well, right.
All
His secretary will be like, oh, look, great ideas. They're going to
Yep.
bring so much money. And he'll be like, no, they're bringing troops and cleaning this place up and bringing fucking
yeah.
hippies in here who are just going to pray and bring the fucking incenses and drive the ghosts away, wherever. So, yeah, something like that.
Something like that. That'll bring him to us, I'm guessing. Should we?
yeah, we
Now he's going to send his goons to shoot us.
Yeah, exactly. With
Should-
guns, probably. I don't know if he can like influence the minds of his goons. Like I didn't.
I believe he has
Did I
very
notice
powerful mind
any-
control. It's called money.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
don't need magic for that. Money is magic.
Yeah.
True.
Those guys look like that. You pay them, they shoot you. They weren't cops. They want the boo.
Then we need a like. What's the wording of that? Like. This
I
probable
was starting to
cause.
think I need one of you guys to teach me how to fight, because I know how to dodge a bottle, but I
Or
don't know. how to
whatever
play
it's
with
called.
myself.
Like we need a justification for shooting back. I suppose. Just in case that happens.
Sure.
So, how is anyone like knowledgeable about law?
Let's see.
I know
What-
a little
what-
bit.
what-
Just
like,
curse of
just-
glands.
Out of curiosity, like what would happen if we send this and the goons would appear at our Airbnb trying to shoot us in the middle of night or strangle us or whatever, and we were to shoot them in self-defense on the property of the Airbnb? Just out of curiosity.
I think so long as you're defending yourself.
Fuck if I know.
That's a bit of a weird combination of things, but
Yeah.
Can I roll law? I have
yeah,
one.
I think you need to
point.
roll law, whether or not you'd be in trouble for that.
Yeah, intelligence law, I guess.
you have
Sure.
law?
I have 1 point in law. It's
Yeah.
just enough, so he knows how to. He knows enough loopholes
So we have
to make. this.
equal amount of dice probably then, yeah.
Yeah. So one success.
No, that's a
Oh,
botch.
-1. So it's a botch. Oh
That's
yeah,
a
that's
botch.
fully legal. Yep. It's I mean, I had two whole rolls without -1, without
Samuel
one. so
convinces
it's
everyone
everyone.
that you should, in fact, just invite all of them here and then murder them, since that'll be legal.
Yes. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure since we're defending this city, that's fully legal. Like, I mean, we're doing it as a self-defense. It's defense for this. We live in Oregon, and it's kind of a home, so it's home defense even if we're here. So we can just fully kill him and his cronies. Like, we could blow up and blow the resort, and that would still fly in court.
You've heard the term castle doctrine once, and you're pretty sure that's what it means. Like,
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you
Looks like
declare a
Victor,
place a
like-
castle, and then you can just legally shoot anyone who walks into it.
Peter looks
You see-
Victor so incredulously at the moment. Like, what the heck
You,
is that?
you see him. You see him scroll through the phone, like furrowing. He's like, "I'm sure I read it somewhere," and he spouts out what Han said, and he's like, "Yep, it's got to be here somewhere." But this is
Reddit is probably
Google.
right. Yep.
Yeah, he's yep. You see him going Reddit. He's like, "Oh, what's
Subreddit
this
of people.
online law books now? I'm gonna go to Reddit. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I read it somewhere at some point."
Yep.
But yeah, whether you guys believe him or not, but that's what Victor's fully. Yeah, actually, we could just yep, we're free to shoot the moment we see them.
I mean,
They
I
work
believe
all
you.
about
It's just
how
that
how does
ownership
our
is not
storyteller feel about multiple roles on the same subject?
Well, you now need to correct him on it, so the DC goes up by 1.
Sure. I mean, I can't do worse than that, though.
Oh yes, you can.
no, a botch is
yes.
a botch. Oh, I guess you can if you botch 2 and really reaffirm it. Yeah, no, we can.
If he botches 2, we're just going to fast forward to you guys having set up a plan here.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Which is terrible.
Uh,
It's not a botch.
It's not a
no
botch.
successes.
I raised it to
Just,
7.
You
That
raised,
was a
yeah,
difficult
you
7,
raised
yeah.
your finger and you lift it up in the air going, ah, and you don't really know how to formulate a counter argument to this. That seems wrong, but you don't know why or what.
like, there's no way it can work like that, but now that I think about it.
But I feel like taking a
there's
nap,
nothing-
so I guess he knows his shit.
That's weird. Weird how it works like that.
Castle
Oh,
Doctor
well.
means we can just kill him.
So, we get them here, or do we get them to? Yeah.
No, that was
we can do
just a hypothetical. Like, we should take the approach of sending all that material. I mean, we need a couple days probably for you to get all that shit done, but send that material to the secretary and see if he takes a date. It was just a hypothetical in case he tries to, assassinate us.
We don't have to send the material straight away. We could just send like an email immediately and just say like, "Hey, we got a bunch of
Got some
ideas
ideas.
here." So
I mean,
why
I
don't
feel
we?
like it would be more effective if we had something ready because he was requesting the video material. Like, we need to bake it into the video material, I feel like. Then he actually needs us to change it. It makes it.
Alright.
I don't know. That's how I feel. You might be right though.
Well, I'll give a call to Eric. Maybe he'll work some magic for, maybe get something done tomorrow already. Peter actually does believe Eric could do it for tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure real life doesn't work like Peter thinks. But yeah, I'll contact my editor, Eric, and try to explain to him that I need a finished film reel by tomorrow. It's easy like that, right?
So, okay.
And now we
so,
know why he hates you.
Yeah, you
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that out loud immediately makes Eric just go, "What the fuck, man? You didn't tell me you had this scheduled? I'm on vacation right now."
But this one's like, I'll even up your cut from the person to 2.
What cut? You're describing this as like a charity thing.
Video
I
will
mean,
be monetized though, right?
monetizing the channel, remember?
Ah, of course, Mr. Beast. But let's not overthink that part.
Every YouTuber ever monetizing a charity-related videos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Roll me manipulation. Where's your crew? Yeah.
The contact?
Yeah. The crew. The background.
Okay. It is the third one.
That's only 2 dots total.
I can find it. Oh, I need to set it up. Oh, that's dumb.
It's
Where's
just
the
2
crew?
dots.
Yeah,
Just
the
roll
crew is
2d10.
I know. This way. No successes, but not a bunch. Just a regular fail.
He's not going to be able to do it by tomorrow. Like, this sort of thing takes time.
I mean, you're the magic man, aren't you?
It'll be done when it's done, he says.
Have it your way. This is a really good thing, though. Damn it. Well,
You can't
I'll
just
try to
report a
stay
bunch of raw
cordial.
footage and then be like, yeah, alright, I'll just send it to my editor, he'll have it done tomorrow. Like, unless you want just
Yes.
sloppy shit, which
Which
is
isn't
probably
Eric's
not gonna, it's probably not gonna be successful for whatever goal you have with it.
Yeah. All right. Well, please inform me please send a message as soon as you're done. I really need it quick, please.
Sure. For
Thank
context, I
you.
think it's now like Tuesday.
Oh yeah, and good vacation. have a nice vacation.
Beep. He hangs up, doesn't say anything back.
What a rude guy. Ah.
Call someone
Yeah,
while
Peter
they're on
feels like-
vacation. I'm gonna need you to do
Yeah.
some work for this idea I just suddenly had. Yeah,
I
could you do it
did.
by tomorrow?
Could you work like three overtimes in your vacation for tomorrow? Is that okay?
I told you I had a day off, a week off, like way ahead of time. It was on the roster. You said you didn't have
Sure.
anything scheduled.
Sure, but then I didn't have this idea. Damn it.
Can't you learn to edit stuff yourself?
Oh. That seems... Oh my goodness. Hopefully Eric never says that to Peter, because of course Peter's gonna be like, it doesn't seem that difficult. But yeah,
Oh, intelligence
we haven't
technology.
we haven't had that conversation though, so...
I'm pretty sure the last time you would have had the conversation with him, you would have botched your technology roll and exploded your laptop.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
is why you
yeah,
don't do that stuff yourself anymore.
Yeah, that might be it.
Either way,
Alright.
with this situation, what do?
So it's gonna take some time to get the edited video, so should we just send the email without it? Or just... I mean, we could send a video with it.
I mean, you could just send that we've already sent it to the editor, which you have. It ain't a lie. They'll know it's on the works
True.
already.
Yeah.
It kind of puts pressure
works.
on things, and it's also more realistic than going, oh, by the way, we already got a video when we just met a few hours ago. So it kind of gives them time to go, oh, these guys have actually been snooping around. They really mean shit. No, they're going off the
I do.
rails.
So I sent the email about having multiple good ideas, like restarting the recycling center and cleaning up the Devil's Punch Bowl from any waste. And also that, oh yeah, by the way, the videos, raw videos are being edited at the moment. Just like giving a heads up. We'll see how it goes. What his
Yeah, I
reaction
mean, it's
is.
an email. You send it one way. There is no guaranteed reply.
Oh yeah.
Or if he's even going to look at it himself.
Yep.
With that information, I mean, you send the video, you send the footage, and you send some remarks about, oh man, this would be great. What if we restart the recycling center? We have all sorts of great ideas to fix this place up. Now really, you're putting in a whole bunch of effort to make this place slightly nicer, which will probably draw in more tourists. Now, I know what the intention is, like luring out his corrupt side that hates purity, as it was described. The problem is you're also making this place nicer, which then brings in more money. So I'm not entirely sure if he would react like you're describing. Unless you really manage to provoke him.
Wait, what? It's not supposed to make money. That was a different idea earlier.
I know, but if this place is really nice because, you know, the beaches are clean,
Right.
everything's beautiful, like, he's gonna look at it and be
mean-
like, this is gonna bring in so many more people.
Yeah.
Right,
That's a-
like that's the difficulty with these abstract things, like how will we bring in purity and truth and faith and conviction and whatever in this place if
You
we
don't
don't
have
clean it?
to.
Like, how do we exploit the weaknesses when they are abstract? It's kind of like, well, we can do this, but it plays into his hand as well.
Oh, what? You want me to say he's weak to fire
No.
damage?
No. I'm just saying it's a lot harder than the in D&D, for example. So
So
I don't know.
okay.
To me, at least, this feels kind of insurmountable.
Yeah, we could say that we have an idea of bringing in like a basically we could fund an organization found an organization that's basically a neighborhood watch for trash to actually keep this clean forevermore. Maybe that would get under his skin.
I think what Han was trying to say is that anything that makes this place cleaner, nicer, shinier.
I understand.
Sure, it might annoy him with the purity, but it also brings in victims to corrupt, which is ultimately the goal.
But the volunteers are the most purest, faithful people of all, or having the pure heart of, I think those kind of people would get under his skin. He likes tourists, he likes money, he doesn't like eco hippies.
Right, but how long can the eco hippies stay eco when most of the things offered in this city or town are spoiled with his corrupting whatevers, like drinks and cakes and shit?
Yep.
If they make them susceptible to that corruption, how long will they stay eco hippies instead of just becoming consumers? So coming in contact with the services in this town it seems to be what he wants. That's why he brings people in here, so if we make it clean. I get what Han is trying to say, is that making it clean brings in more people, even hippies, but it takes a few hippies to recommend to other hippies that, oh, this stuff is really good. It's marketed as whole grain, full vegan.
Yes.
Wholesome
Which takes
stuff.
time.
Try it, and then
Yep.
they fall under. And
as an assessment, if you want to bring that stuff in and really purify this place top to bottom, then okay, yeah, maybe that would weaken him or the spirit, but that would take a long time and a lot of work. But if you're trying to irritate him and use it to sort of lure him into a place, or agitate him or have him make a mistake, then you're looking for sort of a short-term way of doing that.
yeah, I think that the strongest thing would be which is way beyond our means and not even a plan, is to get the attention of a religious organization of teetotalers who would be really into getting the community up, but hate alcohol, hate indulgence, and would not indulge in the services here. But good fucking luck getting that. I think that might get him angry, but
yeah,
once
if
again,
you
we don't
happen
know
to
that.
have
We
a
don't have
contact
those
for
avenues.
that,
yeah,
I don't think any of your characters happen to have that particular background or contact. And as much as you have YouTube influence and would be able to make a video on something and organize some activity Mr. Beast style, like Mr. Beast videos are done like a year in advance, and those aren't volunteers generally. It's,
Also,
the YouTuber spends a fuck ton of money to make someplace nice, and then it falls apart right after.
Also, my channel isn't exactly loved by the Amish community, so
Every time he starts camping, they walk up with a fucking torch and just go, "What the fuck are you doing on our land?"
I'm just saying, I don't have a single subscriber that's Amish. I don't know why.
No shit.
I just don't know why.
They're all busy watching the Netflix movies of the Amish
Must be
Mafia.
that. Yep.
But yes. So let's try and sort these into some sort of plan again. Okay. Plans. 1, run away. That's always a plan. 2, run in and shoot. 3, long-term cleanup. Is that possible?
Threat. It's
really
more
possible.
the threat. It's more the threat of long-term cleanup.
Okay, great. Threaten.
yeah, like
Long
Yeah, that was the point with the
sow the seeds.
foundation.
Lure him
Yeah,
out.
we don't sow the
yeah.
seeds. Sow the seeds and set the ball rolling. That would eventually threaten his corruption, but
Well, are you guys gonna hang around and manage that, though?
absolutely not. But it's
Well,
more about like fucking over the way that we agreed to generate him money, kind of. Well, what's the word?
Subvert. You promised, like, hey, we'll put on a video to camp in this other area out here, and that'll totally lure in more tourists.
Exactly.
With the subtext being that'll fuck up the environment even more, and you like that, don't you? But now you're saying we're going to bring in more people to make this place nicer, which will bring in even more people.
Right.
Ooh. I know what would.
Yes.
If we made a video. If we went to the beaches, found the filthiest of places, and we went to the recycling plant that stood empty for a while, and you asked your editor to take the mighty nature-loving speeches and all that shit that we had on the trail and put that all onto those dirty, filthy, unsavory imagery. Turn our let's drum up.
Absolutely. Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's
His
drum
editor
up.
already hates him enough. Hitting him up with a message that there'll be more footage incoming today.
Yeah,
Let's go do that.
Let's drum up this guy is full of shit, instead of use his duplicity against him, like being this guy pretends to love nature, but we expose him for the filth bringer that he is. Like going full 180 and start kind of a put together a semi-smear campaign of exposing the filth and corruption of this place, sort of what has happened under him or since he's taken control. We don't even necessarily need to publish it. Just go, oh, by the way, is this enough? Is this what you want to see? Blah, blah, blah. Like, try and anger him by threatening his perfect tourist paradise. Because
a little bit different angle than what I had in mind, but that's,
and then, you make the video.
That's sure to make him fucking mad.
You make him seem like a hypocritical piece of shit.
Yes, like a greedy... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you expose him. The question is, then what? Then he's mad, probably. Then what?
I think the point was to send the footage to him before having it published into the internet.
All right.
And
he says, I don't think this is a good video to put out. I don't consent to you putting this online. I'm going to have my editors look at it and make a better version of it.
But I
don't know how to make
maybe say we're in contact with
I'm starting to
Wise.
warm up to the guy that we met at the gas, like before the gas station at the car wreck, like
Mr. Stabby Stab?
Mr. Stabby Stab. Yep. I mean, at least he had a vision and a goal.
He was very direct. He knew what he wanted and he knew how to get it.
He just had a goal.
Yeah. And the vision
stab the world.
on how, yeah, very clear.
So you got to
Very
think,
simple.
what would Mr. Stabby Stab do?
I say we go to the hotel.
He would stab people.
We
until
asked
they
to
know
meet-
where this
we
guy
asked to
lives,
meet-
and they stab him.
We asked for a meeting with the boss. And we stabbed the shit out of him.
Yeah, that's pretty much just plan 2. Run in and shoot, stab.
In
Yep.
short, even in World of Darkness, murder hobos.
When in doubt.
Murder hobo is always a plan. It's just important that, you understand that it is a plan you're choosing, and it's not the best plan.
Yeah, I mean, it's not murder hoboing if you plan to murder hobo. Murder hoboing is doing it impulsively. At least that's my
Yeah, murder hoboing is
interpretation
not
of it.
caring about anyone you murder. Okay, you are hobos technically right now because you're on a big road trip. Sort of.
Sort
But
of.
more importantly, all right, let's try to go over that plan as far as it's realistic. Now, first off, you have not yet established where exactly he lives. There's the hotel with the various units there. And there's the inn at Otter Crest, which...
Okay. Did the email that address, or like with the contact information in the email, did it have a phone number for the secretary?
I believe you would have the secretary's phone number, yes. Oh, yeah.
Just
Ocean
call
View
him.
webcams.
Just call her and try to set up a meeting. Tell her we have a bunch of new ideas regarding helping the town, how we could use some of our social media influence or getting maybe more volunteer work on all of that shit.
Huh, didn't see these before. They just have, from the exact hotel that you're about to raid, a webcam aimed at the exact spot all of this is about.
Huh?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
inn,
it's live feed.
the Otter Crest
Yeah.
Inn just has a live feed.
Maybe we can set up the meeting right over in yeah.
Let everybody see.
I don't think that place has any cameras, right, Marcus?
Right.
Also, damn, that actually looks pretty cool.
The
Peaceful
idea.
looking place.
Okay, so yeah, there's a little bench there. There's let's call it a scenic place to talk and whatnot. Okay, so with this information and knowing that he's somewhere in the hotel, you don't know his exact room, but he's active in and around the hotel.
I say we try and get a meeting set up with him.
Uh-huh.
And
Just-
then we just stab him.
Anyone have a more refined version of that idea?
Well, I've already told you I ain't much of a fighter, so
Right.
His
So do
plan
the
is to
planning,
just
then.
go up to him and ask, could you
If
just
you're not a
kill
fighter,
yourself?
could you at least please be like the planner then?
I've been trying, but you guys shoot all of my plans down. Either that or blabber them out to the person we're trying to kill first.
He's so bitter about that.
So I could set up my weapon to be on the other side of the bay there.
What do you mean, like over near the rocky
Yeah.
area, or in the
Yeah,
woods,
that looks-
somewhere?
I mean, probably the woods.
Yeah.
A little
Somewhere
bit
in
more
there.
concealed.
Okay, you set up your weapon, and then what? Then you gotta get him to be here, in this spot in the webcam.
Is there a place we could set up, like, we try and arrange the meeting, we tell him we have a bunch of ideas regarding something, and then, like, let's say the Devil's Punch Bowl, for example, and then we put a meeting there, and then instead you're perched up there somewhere, Or maybe...
Let's say we forgot that. Of course, we need to get a shot of the Devil's Punch Bowl, with him in the picture, and get over here.
Right, and you just tap it
Take
in
the shot. Yeah.
tap it
Well,
in the back of the
I
head
imagine
and have
that-
him fall down in there and GG,
I imagine.
as the kids say.
I imagine that if you want to do it in reverse, like lure him over to the punch bowl and then shoot him while he's there, that's a little trickier.
It's gonna be tricky anyway. It's very tricky already, and it's just getting
It is.
trickier.
And it is taking up much more time than I intended on using in this place. I need to go and pay my rent. So I'd just rather get this done with.
Let's see. This is where this stuff is set up. These are the benches. These are the angles. Oh, look.
Also, I feel like he grows stronger day by day, so...
That is quite possible. Every piece of trash feeds him somehow.
Yeah, let's remember to pick at least 10 pieces of trash every day when you're walking around. Weaken him one by one.
Well, there's more than enough on this particular beach and surrounding area. So if you only pick up 10, that's just not that much. But okay, let's once again try and go over the plan. Or a plan, any plan. Plan number 5. Lure him into a place to shoot him. What are places you could maybe lure him and shoot him from? Or at?
Well, at least the beach we just saw. Wouldn't want it to be near the Airbnb we're staying, so not there.
It's not that big a town. Everything is sort of near the Airbnb you're staying at.
Sure, but like I was thinking right in the Airbnb, so
Yeah.
let's keep
The
out
logical
of that place.
thing here would be there's a little bench. He sits there. You're in the forest. You'd be able to shoot him.
Yep, that makes perfect
So then
sense
the
to me.
question becomes, can you lure him out here?
Yeah, with the pretext that we need one more shot with the devil's punch bowl behind him, and this seems to be the most cinematic place to actually take the shot.
Okay, so Peter is hiding in the woods, hypothetically. The others go over to the hotel, ask him to come out and just make a quick shot without Peter then, because Peter's taking the
Yeah.
shot. We just need one quick shot of you, like, with this back. We saw that there was a good shot for it. We just need you, and then giving a thumbs up.
Basically, yeah. And Marcus is gonna take it. So sorry that I couldn't make it, but I need to get
All
some
right.
other footage.
Marcus
around
goes
there.
over here with a camera. And, all right, say cheese for the photo. Yeah, stand like this, and then you go bang, and then maybe that kills him. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it misses. What happens in each scenario? Bang, he's dead. Now what? Marcus is there. The cops
Well-
probably get called.
If he dies, we need to get rid of the body somehow.
It's right next to a
anyway.
hotel. People probably would have seen. There's a camera aimed right at it, which potentially Marcus can disable.
Potentially, yeah. At least like spray can it before we go in.
All right.
Um,
That's scenario 1. Scenario 2, you hit him. He's more resilient than you thought. He's not dead. Now what?
the specs with a knife.
All right, but you just said just Marcus was there.
Oh my god. What was that loud bang? Make a scene about it. Why the fuck isn't this guy dead?
I'll go
Why is
over
there a
there
hole
and
in
give
the
him
fucking back of his
CPR.
head?
CPR, put the knife between the hands and the chest and works
But
every
that would
time, right?
require Pex also being there with the knife.
Yeah.
All right. 3, if it misses or something. If you miss the shot, and he just goes, "Oh fuck! I think that's a fucking bullet," and he runs back in the hotel.
I never miss. But yeah. Problem is, if I botch, there's like
Here, you blow the gun in your face again.
yes, indeed.
Brand new rifle. It's not happening this time.
Hey, I have a new idea. Something fresh on the table. We
Yes.
cause a problem in one of his establishments big enough for him to need to arrive at the place himself.
Mhm.
Let's go through the establishments that he owns and try and dig if there's anything that we could try and get him actually riled up enough,
Okay.
to come to that place.
We can do that. Let's try and go over the list. Let's see. One of them is the hotel, of course.
Because if it's not,
Salt at the brownies.
I feel like if we're approaching him, he's gonna be alert like every single time. But if we if we manage to move him indirectly by proxy, that could be our chance.
I like the idea. I'm just drawing blanks.
Yeah, I mean, let's take an example. You lure him to Moe's Chowder Cafe. Okay, now what? Now he's in a public area. Let's say right here. Moe's Clam Chowder. Okay, he's here. Now what? Do you have him choke on the chowder?
Sure.
And you say, "Oh, it was an accident."
I wait for him to start swallowing, and I discern.
Okay, again, we've established with discern, it blocks you in place, it doesn't paralyze
Right,
you.
fuck. Okay.
It's not,
it's a good idea, though. Come on.
You're acting like discern's like he takes a breath.
Discern doesn't even do that, it just lets you.
Yeah, I was thinking about Burden.
The
I was
other
thinking
one,
about Burden. The other one, yeah.
Burden makes it so he doesn't run, doesn't mean so he doesn't move.
Yeah, but we need to like get him into a back room of an establishment or something like that's the kind of shit we need.
I mean, most of the establishments have some sort of storage room in the back.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's say Moe's Chowder, then you say, oh yeah, oh wow, is that a kitchen back there? Then you all walk into the kitchen, and you invite him in. Could you come into the kitchen here for 1 second? Then you close the kitchen door. Then
Yep.
what?
Then someone causes a scene outside, and we stab him in the kitchen.
Like, oh no, let's say Victor goes outside and starts dancing, and everyone's like, oh my god, that man outside is dancing, and then everyone is just completely distracted by this.
Yep.
Meanwhile, there's like the sounds of screaming and fighting and whatnot in the kitchen.
Nah,
Those go
hold his
quiet.
mouth.
Yeah, sure.
One stab in the throat.
You proceed to stab the shit out of him. Then you walk out of the kitchen, maybe covered in blood, maybe not. And then you go, just close the kitchen door, and you sneak out while everyone is still distracted by the dancing.
Perfect. I
Then
love
you
it.
whistle, and then when the cops show up, like, we don't know what happened. Everyone was distracted by the dancing.
Yeah, perfect. I love it.
I was eating bacon, that's why I'm covered in blood.
I mean,
When asked why are you covered in blood?
if stabbing is gonna be involved, I'll take a backpack with some change shirts, bottle of water.
And then police
know.
reports are like, yeah, they saw this man fitting this description, which has been in town for a few days. He was last seen in here as well. We weren't able to question him. It's like he just sort of ran off. Well, he's wanted for
I mean,
questioning.
fuck it.
as-
All right, let's. Sure.
I'm
Let's
saying
just,
it's a plan. I'm just saying it'll have consequences. It can
yeah,
totally
yeah,
happen.
I'm just saying. We obviously can't deal with this threat. Let's leave it to the stabby stab man and continue to.
I'm not saying you
Towards
can't.
our
I'm
next
just
goal.
making sure that you understand what the consequences are most likely going to be here. Unless you
Like, if
really
it's gonna-
manage to isolate him or manage to somehow properly distract everyone.
If it's gonna take many days anyway to get any kind of plan going, maybe we could just try to follow him around and see where he actually lives, and then once again do the Black Ops stuff, break into his house and actually deal with him in, the private area of his own
Sure.
house.
Who's good at stealthing? Not
I
me. You are?
Yeah, you gotta be good with, hiding if you're a sniper.
I mean, not really. You just need to
Not
stay still.
you know anything about sniping?
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, you look down the scope and you squeeze, not pull.
Okay, that's halfway there. Remember the breathing. Remember the position. Remember put some concealment on.
Why are you squeezing nipples when you're doing snap?
Nipples?
This guy again
are you
with
thinking
the
about
sexual innuendos.
You said Napul. I guess you were going to say the French word for button that's not halfway
Napul.
through. Oh, I heard Napul, like you were going to say Napula, and then you were like, no, wrong language.
Oh,
Just sounded
Sweet.
Napul.
That's
So I was like,
cool.
wait.
and oh yeah, anybody good with spotting?
Nope.
Okay, didn't think so. There's a lot involved in sniping, not just.
All right, but point being, like, we create a reason for us to meet the guy, and you stalk him. That should be our first plan then to get us started.
Yep.
So which excuse are we gonna use? Or
Well,
should
we
we
could
just
even-
buy him a bottle of something? I'd be like, we're about to leave town. Here's a parting gift.
We actually could use the. We need a shot of him with a devil's punch bowl behind it, and actually take the shot. Like, just
Yeah, for what?
Yeah, I mean, it is an option. You can
get him
just
out.
murder a hobo. It's just
no. I
consequences.
mean, not take the shot. Like, actually shoot the video with him with a thumbs up.
I mean,
next
yes,
to
but
and
for what?
and
Why
then he
would we need that
leaves-
shot?
Then he leaves for home, and we see where the home is.
Right. That's all good and dandy, but why do you need the shot?
Because we realized we don't have one for the
Right,
promotional
and
video.
it's obviously okay. Have we probably seen some of the tourist propaganda material though?
Yes.
Is that like a key feature of this town, the Devil's Punch Bowl?
Yes, pretty much it's the feature of this town.
It is the feature, right? Okay. Well, obviously we need to get them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now in the town known for, and then a shot of him with. Yeah. I see. Yeah, that's a good excuse.
All right, so you ask him to come over to take a shot of this, area with him in it.
Yep.
Assuming
And as
he's like,
he-
yep, that's fine. And then he arrives here and he goes, well, all right, that was fun. And then he leaves again.
And I try to shadow him to his place, wherever he's going.
Okay. Which is most likely just going to be the hotel.
Well, if it's
And
that,
then shadow
it'll
him
be
to
easy
a specific
shadow.
room.
Yes, so.
The camera
like,
footage is gonna be fucking great.
Of you just sneaking around corners, ding, around a corner, sneaking around, watching him. Do. Sneaking under the carpet, crawling under it.
I mean, if we invite him and he comes from the hotel to the place, I said Peter will excuse himself, like, sorry, I'm not gonna be there. So he could already go in the hotel to wait for him. And, as soon as he gets to the elevator or whatever, he'll check which floor it ends up in. Stuff like that. I'm not a spy in real life, so I have no idea how this would work.
Okay, I'm trying. Let's take a look at the hotel. We have the ocean views, whatnot, amenities. Let's see if we can get some details about what this place looks like. Oh, Crest Inn has a little map even with it. Site map. Hiking. They already have a hiking trail apparently, but that's just from Otter Rock to the hotel. I don't call that a hiking trail.
Yeah, that's
That's,
easy
but it's
hiking
probably,
at
that's
least.
like a 10-15 minute walk.
Could call that hiking if you'd like.
Hypothetical hiking. It doesn't matter. Let's focus on
For Americans, it's hiking.
things to do on the Oregon coast. Newport, yeah. Okay, that's saying go to the big city nearby. Specials. Let's see. Lodging, deals, holiday sales, about us, blog, gallery. Alright, let's get some footage from the area. I want to know what the rooms look like. They're pretty standard. Nope. Okay, that doesn't really give me the information I was looking for. Alright, let's not worry about that. Back to the assassination plan. In the game. In the game. But not in real life. Sometimes I forget we're streaming this, and it's like, oh fuck, someone might take that one out of context. Let's briefly is it. Okay. But again, we're dealing with the same situation as before. That Peter, who's the one taking the shot, if you just want to shoot him, would probably be in the forest somewhere. Like, along the coastline here.
But this time we were trying to like shadow him to know where the
Okay,
where his lodgings are.
Then let's cut out the middleman. Let's say he's in the hotel on the top floor of this building. Let's say. Now what?
Okay, let's just invite him fishing.
He is a sailor, yeah. Well, ex-sailor.
That is true. But more importantly, you now know where he lives. Now what?
We could try
I
breaking
think I
into
go
his
gun
room.
ho and kill him.
We track what's it called? Like we get on the dark web and we buy an RPG and we shoot it from his window. Easy.
Yeah. You know, my idea was strap a bomb to the drone, just fly it in.
Ooh,
That's, I mean,
not a bad idea.
that is not a
little
bad
bit
idea.
expensive.
I mean, really, a bomb, a bunch of hand grenades.
Yeah.
How much weight can that drone of yours carry? It's a camera drone. It's not exactly.
Not enough to just hold jerry cans, probably.
You and your fucking jerry cans again. Due to a quirk of physics, it can't carry the jerry cans up there, but it can support all of Peck's weight, who can carry the jerry cans while he goes up there. As he stands on top of it.
Pex has 2 jerry cans at all times. One is filled with gasoline, the other is filled with piss. He's set for life.
That is
You're not wrong.
And it needs to be the whole group's piss, not just his own.
One of them slowly empties, the other one slowly fills up.
Yeah. Just don't get them mixed. In combat situation, that's very bad.
Lure him into a place to shoot him. Find B. Lure him, then follow him. Then shoot him.
Or shank him.
6. Take him fishing.
Yeah, take him fishing was really good. Nice. That's so wholesome.
You think if you just go up to him and ask him, hey, can we go fishing on your boat? Just along the coast? You think he would just accept?
Yeah, it would be a bonus if you'd come on alone, you know, just with us.
I mean, a boat full of people is manageable. All kinds of accidents happens while boating.
Yeah, that's how you lost all of your guns.
Among other things. It's how I lost my whole life and family, if you want to be technical about it.
Okay, but let's some realistic plan. Okay, run away. It's not even really a plan. Run in, shoot and stab. Not really a plan. There's too much security. You don't want to deal with the police, right?
Exactly.
So whatever
yes.
plan you have, it needs to be a little bit stealthy. Threaten long-term cleanup to lure him out. And then shoot him, I guess. video a filthy place, then make it with his speech. Okay, but then what? That will piss him off. He asks to talk, you shoot him.
It always ends with the shooting.
Lure him into a place and shoot him. Lure him, then follow him home, then shoot him. Take him fishing, and then I presume shoot him.
Take him fishing, stab him, and drown him.
Yeah,
Something
I think-
different from shooting.
I mean, we've already kind of established we do not have the power to exercise him. So
Yes.
killing him has all, like, been
I know,
the main goal.
I mean, shoot him versus stab him. Let's call it shooting him from long distance, as opposed to getting in a fight with him in melee. With who knows what he's capable
Is
of.
there anything about fishing in the brochures?
Brochures?
The fucking tourist
Auto rock tourism.
commercials, whatever they're called. I think it's
Well,
brochures.
He did mention
something
that
like
he had a ship, right? He is captain after all. But I don't think Otter Rock itself has a dock. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have his boat anymore.
Yeah, like a private yacht at this point.
Yes. Now you've done a bunch of research on him, so I'll just give you as a freebie that he does still have his ship. And with all the research you've done into him in preparation, I will also just tell you that you would know that he does occasionally take that little vessel out onto the water again. Generally in the weekend. Maybe he goes fishing himself. Who knows? But it means that right now, that little vessel is, I want to say, there should be a dock near here, shouldn't there? I'm looking at the map. I'm expecting there to just be a little dock around here somewhere. Dock?
Well, maybe either that or the boat is actually docked somewhere else and he has a crew that drives it here or sails it here, whichever repair.
Well, more importantly,
I
let's make it easy and say that that boat is going to like a little fishing boat, and it comes around here. How do you get on it? Because there's cliffside and beach. That's not exactly a great way to get on board.
Rowboat.
You take a rowboat out to it, you think?
Yep.
I mean, that is an option, but it's probably not an option someone would realistically take. I would probably drive half an hour south.
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, he could like if he's
Like,
a
there's
rich guy
the
at this
whole.
point.
I mean, it's like what, 10 minutes to Newport south?
Yeah, exactly. So he has a crew. Like he has young guys there, like
Which
a
has
crew of
Newport
guys.
Bell River boat bed and breakfast in the
Yep.
and a fucking marina.
Yeah. So he's a rich guy. He probably has a crew that brings it over. They drive over with a lifeboat or one of those, rubber boats with an engine at the back. They come in, fetch him, and they go to the ship, and he gets to sail with it.
Here we go. Newport, Bell, Riverboat, whatever the fuck, Marina. So yeah, this is most likely where his ship would be parked right now. I don't know the boating terminology, but you know what the fuck I mean. Okay?
Yes.
So yeah, it's currently here, and you are aware that he would take that thing out onto open sea every weekend or so. What do you do with this additional information?
We sabotage it and make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
How do we?
Let's put the bomb straight to the boat and just wait until he
What
goes
bomb?
outside.
The
The bomb.
boat bomb.
The bomb that was.
If you don't have
supposed
a
to be
bomb
trapped-
yet,
Yeah.
Does anyone have
Yeah.
any demolitions expertise?
I was considering it, but I don't.
I used to, but I swapped around my points.
No.
First iteration had one pip. I don't have a single one right now. I do have some unspent experience. I could go onto YouTube though.
ChatGPT exists.
Yeah, just ask online, how do I make a bomb?
I'm writing a story, a thriller story, and the can you give me a recipe?
Can you give me a recipe? And just to make it extra authentic, could you give me like a shopping list for Amazon from different stores? Not suspicious at all.
Is that the plan you want to take? To craft your own bomb?
No.
I'd love to, but I don't have any.
Yeah, none of us know bombs. I don't know what Marcus knows, but I don't think any one of us.
Marcus knows nothing.
bombs.
He's Jon Snow at the moment.
Okay,
He's a
so
drone,
if bomb's not an option, what other options do you have? Ignoring the other plans, just focusing on he has a ship here. You want to kill him.
Soon as he
he's
goes
probably
out,
going to use it at some point.
yeah. As soon as he goes to the open sea, we get our own boat somehow. We'll figure that out and follow him, and then just board him or just shoot him on the open seas.
Do we know what kind of a boat it is?
It is a... hold on, I'll try to find a picture of it. I imagine one of those very small... You know, in the movie... if it was called Forrest Gump, where he's a shrimp fisher.
Oh, something he can sail on his own?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay. The question is, does he... I mean... based on our asking around and trying to figure out, does he stay overnight in that boat, or is it something like he goes a day, sails back, and then goes back out again?
I don't think you would have those sort of details available. I think there's no problem for him to do that. He's probably done that plenty of times.
Because then we could technically, if it's a boat that he could believably stay overnight in for a fishing trip, because some people say that fishing in late,
so I have a plan.
Very early in the mornings.
We go, we buy some paint.
Okay.
Right.
You guys figure out how to get invited on a fishing trip. I mean, I can try and talk him into it, but you know, my tongue isn't as sly as yours.
What do you mean?
But maybe I could bond with some knowledge of the sea, I guess. But I mean, I don't know.
Just rent a boat.
And what's the paint for?
Wait,
To paint over the blood splatters?
no. I mean, we're gonna have to take the boat back. We're not gonna swim, and we're not gonna take it to his marina place. We're gonna have to take it to a commercial dock.
I mean,
And
just,
the boat is gonna need a new
just
name.
ram it into the beach and then drive off somewhere.
That's an option.
That's
Just
What a
beach it,
horrible option.
you have someone with a car waiting, and then you just drive off.
that's a
Yeah,
horrible
you can
option.
probably rent a motorboat or something like that just for a day sail.
It'll take way longer for anyone to track.
Just
That's the boat.
You take the boat, you steer it out in the direction of open sea, and then you all jump off and swim to the nearest shore.
That, or we get a boat of our own and wait until night if he does stay out of... I don't know if any one of us can sail, though.
I don't think it's a
But I'm
sailboat.
No, but well, yeah, I guess. But like, even rent a motorboat, and just if he stays the night, if he doesn't have a crew, and he does stay the night to do night fishing or whatever,
Fuck
we
it. I
can
mean,
board
yeah,
him
we'll
during the
pirate,
night and
pirate
kill him.
his ass, sure.
Yeah.
We'll just track him,
board the ship
yeah.
when if he's alone.
Okay, this is
out
the
of
best
sea.
idea so far.
Yeah,
It only
we
took
board
us the whole day.
Yeah, but we board his ship during the night, kill him on the boat, and leave the ship to drift. Or he's probably anchored if he does stay the night. He probably anchors.
I doubt he's gonna be.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, depends on where he fishes. How far out does he go?
If he
From
even
the shore.
fishes, he might be meeting up with some smugglers.
I mean,
Just
it kind of
he might
sounded
be
like, yeah,
communing with some old good beings of the sea. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, I mean,
More
kind of sound like,
tentacly trash beings.
yeah, it kind of did sound like. I'm assuming the story he told you is even true. He might have found that spirit out when he was about to drown. Like is probably a sea spirit or something. So during that little fishing trip that he almost died in, and the compass magically guided him safe. That's probably when the spirit came. So it could be he's going out there to renew his pact or something. With whatever is eating people. Maybe that's part of the pact. Maybe the tentacle thing is whatever he has a pact with. And part of the deal is to bring it food in the form of people.
Maybe.
Anyway,
It would be better to risk ourselves and not the random innocents. So
sure.
we could just go.
Yep. Hope that he stays
Just,
the night.
just make sure we stay alive. Get away unscathed. Well, not that
Yep.
unscathed probably, but limbs attached. At least.
Yep. Now imagine if you end up in the water, you ain't coming back out. So try not to
Drowning
get
would be
overboard.
a horrible way to go. Let's not do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we could try and rent a boat and go after him, and presuming he stays overnight to do night fishing and shit, we could try and board his boat and kill him. Assuming he doesn't have a crew.
Well, we'll have to see.
Yep.
All right. So if you're going with this plan, let me put that aside. Take him fishing, then mutates into follow him on the weekend. So
Follow him,
okay,
yeah.
stalk him, then follow him on the weekend.
I
Stealthily.
still think we should
drive
take him
after
fishing,
him.
but
Like, are you gonna? I mean, technically, you are taking him fishing if you kill him and then dump him in the water.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we should be associated with the boat in any way where he's gonna die. So us having our own boat and being out on the sea and
Rent a boat.
boarding him and killing him and then getting away is probably better than people knowing that we were part of his crew
Yeah,
on the boat
more
that
like-
he died on.
Yeah. More like steal a boat, not rent a boat.
Sure.
we
Sucks
punch a
for
hole in
the
the
business.
bottom
Mm.
and just sink his ship.
Right.
That's the
Stalk
least
him,
amount of evidence.
Follow him on the weekend to the marina. He gets on his boat. You guys rent a boat.
Rent
Follow
or
him.
steal.
Rent, steal a boat.
Yeah. Does anyone know how to hotwire a boat?
Everybody
I mean,
watching.
yeah, kinda.
Oh, true. Okay.
Hot
We actually
wiring a
have something.
boat. I mean, I assume there's also just a key that you need. But
No, I mean,
It's for the engine.
I know,
like-
I know.
Yeah,
Just a
like-
key for the engine is a lot of more complicated mechanism than stealing a car. But
depends on the boat. It is extremely simple.
right. After that, you do
And
need to
based
get out
on
of
my
the marina
background,
and- isn't there Coast Guard or
depending on the
something?
boat,
Port Authority? I mean, you can't escape the police as easily if they're after you while you're on a fucking boat.
I know. That's why I wanted him to invite us on the boat and just sail it into commercial dock.
I mean, what are you going
Well-
to follow him? And then as he's getting on the boat, fancy meeting you here. Mind if we join you on your boat?
No. Don't make me repeat myself within 1 minute. I'm gonna get him to invite us
How?
fishing, or, talk him into it.
Get him to invite us. Well,
I mean, he knows that Pex was on
Maybe
the
one
ship
of
on
you.
the sea as well. That was kind of what they bonded on when they talked about the compass. It was like, oh yeah, fishing or sailors.
okay. So you're just gonna try and find him again in town. Try to strike up a conversation. Try to make it about fishing. And then subtly try to get him to invite you on the boat. I doubt he's gonna invite all of you.
Yep. Well, Pex is enough.
If it's just Pex, and then out there, Pex kills him.
Why is Pex enough?
Well, he doesn't want all of us, and you're the sailor, so you have the knife. You kill him, and then you take the lifeboat off the boat, and I don't know.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I can handle one supernatural fucking trash being alone. In melee range.
I'll take Marcus. He's also good melee range.
Maybe. Maybe. Okay, he's on the boat. You kill him on the boat. You toss him overboard. Or not. And then, aim the boat somewhere, then jump off, and others are there in a little rowboat to take you to safety. And because this is pretty far away, no one saw this happen, or if they did, they can't identify you.
Yep. And then people were like, well, did you go with him?
Who's the last person he was with when he was seen alive? This guy, who he invited. And he knew nothing about and just showed up in town. He looked like an old muscled guy. Yeah, it's a plan. It could work.
Yep.
It sort of hinges on, can you get yourself invited? And if you can't, what's plan B?
Stab the throat while we're trying to get ourselves invited.
I don't really want to go
I
fishing
like
with you,
plan
Stab.
C. You said you're stealthy, right? How about you just sneak into the docks, hide in the boat? Be there when he gets there.
That could work.
Eat some beans while we wait.
What's that
hiding
smell?
under the hull. Yeah, maybe not beans.
Why does it smell like
Eating
someone's just been
asparagus.
farting out a storm? Beans and asparagus. That's canon now.
Pex comes to the ship or the boat, and the first thing he does is opens a can of surströmming. So it just masks everything. The problem is, since Pex brought it to the ship, he better be able to eat it.
Why me?
Well, I'm not gonna be there opening surströmming when I'm trying to be stealthy.
Right. But point being, just be stealthy. Kill him. And we'll
With
come
my
and get
beans
you.
and asparagus. Oh, sure.
Okay, let's assume that the others can get at least a rowboat fairly easily.
A rowboat? Fuck no. We need to do this further away. I'm not. Nobody's rowing
Okay,
out
a
in
little
sea.
speedboat you hire in the marina.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's not a problem.
A buster.
A what?
Buster.
A buster. I think that's a. Yeah.
Not sure they have those.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, does everyone
I
agree
think
on
it's
this
a
plan?
European.
Because it is a
European
plan
thing.
and it requires a little. Yeah, maybe. It requires a few things ahead of time. Okay. Take him fishing. Follow him. Hide in boat. If you get invited somehow. Kill him on open sea. escape meeting up with Dan. Yeah, okay, that's a plan.
Yep.
So, hold on. Okay. So who's going to approach him? Let's assume that he is up and about town occasionally. So you can just somehow chance upon him as everyone is going around various places while he's at a business, talking business stuff. You need to make the candy sweeter. You need to make the cups more styrofoam. You see those tourists, you need to get them drunker. You see those children, you need to get them drunker.
Well, I mean, I think Pex is probably the best considering he has the sailor background. He would have a reason to want to go out to the sea.
All right. So let's see if that at all works. All right, Pex, you managed to catch him in the open, just by yourself. The entire team's not there.
Anyone
just
around?
You. No, I mean people. You know, it's a business. It's during the day. He's managing his business. But you see
Which
a moment
one?
to talk to him. Which one? I had a list. Let's say the gift shop.
How many witnesses?
At least 10.
Oh yeah. That's
It's during the day.
kind of bad.
Again, you can just kill him, assuming things.
Oh, hello.
He will
How's
take
business
a moment
today?
and say like, oh, hey, yeah, you were with the crew of the videos, right? Are you still in town? I thought you all left.
Yes, the Gung Ho YouTube channel, Peter guy, yeah. No, we're still here. We're waiting. Apparently, his editor is having some issues, so we're gonna have to stick around for a couple of days.
Shame about that. Oh well, I guess I'll
I mean,
see
it's
the
a
finished
mighty
product
fine-
when it's done.
Right. I mean, it's a mighty fine town to spend the couple of days in, so not too bothered about it.
I'm glad.
But
you
I mean,
appreciate
it is kind of a small place in the end. I kind of feel like I've seen everything by now, especially with the hike up to the mountains and stuff.
Well, I'm sure that's a matter of taste, but I do get what you mean.
Right. I mean, the mountain. Speaking of taste, like mountains aren't really my first choice. If I got a choice.
Well, what is your choice then?
Well, I
Got
much
pretty much
prefer.
everything here.
I mean, I much prefer, taking a good weekend fishing or something.
Ah, the open sea.
Oh yes, it calls
The
to
wind
me.
in
It's
your
been-
hair. The fish
You
struggling
know what
in
it's
your
about.
hands as they try to live. The taste of fresh fish. Ah, memories.
I know, right? Oh, it's been way too long since I've had an opportunity. Been off coast for a while.
You're a fisherman?
Oh, been all my life.
Okay. I don't know if that's true or not. But...
I mean, yeah, most of my early life.
Oh, you do actually have that as a background.
Yeah.
Concerned with ridiculous quarry. I don't have your exact bio here. All right. If you're telling me that yes, it was actually.
Spent
then we
over
will-
30 years of his life as a commercial fisherman off the Atlantic coast.
Okay, then we will skip the check for it, and you'll just be able to convince him, like, no, that's completely accurate. And you bond over your shared experience in the fishing industry. Yeah, no, background just wins that check. You will just be able to finagle yourself into a position where he says, yeah, no, that fellow fisherman, can't believe, and you bond over this, and you suggesting it a little bit like this, and like, oh, a lovely boat. Oh, you have a boat. Tell me about it. Oh, I'd love to go there sometimes. Are you going anytime soon? And with that, you will very quickly get yourself invited on it for the upcoming weekend.
Just make sure you know what boat it is so I can sneak into it.
Yes, you also get, because you're familiar with all sorts of stuff, ask him,
What
she
kind of a
called?
vessel is
What's
it?
her
Yeah,
name?
what's
Oh,
she called?
Oh, a tiny sloop called Jenny. It's currently docked in the port. Oh, I have all sorts of problems. You ever
Solid
had these
name.
problems with the port authorities? But during that, you also get all the stuff you need to identify it. Of course, the others don't know what the fuck you're talking about when you tell them that you're looking for, a white 3-width, quarter rigger. And they're like, what?
Right.
And then you draw a picture. It looks like this. It's called this. It has this on the side.
Yeah. Find the make and model on Google.
Yeah, and you just show them with a picture like this, dumbass. What, have you never been on a boat before? And then you suddenly, with that information, also worry about that they need to bring a boat to get you out of there. But we'll see that check when we get there. Alright, with that, you are invited, and that means Marcus now has the information to go there and hide aboard the boat. You know when it is, Saturday.
Marcus?
Peter,
Eddie
right?
who?
Peter was hiding on the boat, I thought.
Yeah, you said Marcus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said Marcus, but it's fine.
Okay, so that means that in a few days, that'll set off. When is Marcus going to hide? Let's say Saturday, you two head out. Marcus sneaks aboard the ship.
I don't think Marcus.
Here goes Marcus again.
Fuck, I keep... Peter! Peter just sneaks aboard, and Pex is invited. Of course, all of this was to get the information and have, now you still don't have an alibi, but, 2-on-1's probably a lot safer than anything else you were doing. And that does cause a little bit of a thing, because the question is, does he trust you enough? You get invited, you bond over that, you have the shared history, you're gonna just flip the thing over it.
Do you want me to roll something?
No, he is going to try and assess you. If this is an 8, a 9, or a 10, he realizes something might be up. It's not!
Almost.
With your background, you just managed to finagle him. And he thinks it's one guy. Even if my earlier suspicions was correct and it's one guy, then I can just kill him. Those are his inner thoughts. You're not privy to those, but, for the purpose of explaining why or how certain thoughts might work. It's like, I'm going to chop this guy up and feed him to my pet sea creature.
Mm.
Anyway, are you doing anything in those days leading up
Oh,
to it?
absolutely. I'm gonna call, instantly grab my phone, call Peter. I need some fishing equipment.
Oh, right. Damn it.
Okay. I mean, there's cities nearby. I have to imagine they sell the stuff, but more importantly, you need money, right?
Exactly. I
Yeah,
need
exactly.
money.
Okay, are you going to...
Walking ATM.
Yeah, you call the walking ATM. You call Peter, who's... I imagine he's already hidden in the boat. So he's just answering his cell phone in whatever hidey place he found. The ring, surrounded by surströmming and asparagus and beans. He's just on the phone. What do you want?
I need you to wire me a little bit of money. For some fishing equipment. I got the invitation.
Okay, now
I'm going.
I imagine the money is not the biggest problem, although it is a large amount to have like fishing rods and whatnot if you want them nice for sea fishing. More importantly, would Pex be the kind of person to go all out and just have like a fishing outfit and top of the line rods, or would he just go very bare bones? Rod, some
all out.
lures. That's it. All out.
Closer to all out. Closer to all out. Like if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right, right?
Okay, well, in that case, money
Like
aside...
I did it for 30 years, so
Well, yes, I imagine...
commercially, sure. I mean, that is commercially, so it's a
Commercially.
bit different, yeah. But it's always still been like sea has been close to heart. Also fishing,
Yes.
you know, which means, but we're gonna do it from both, so you can skip a little bit on the expenses. I don't need like to have clothing specifically for it. It's more just
Okay, find me a
equipment.
picture online of the sort of outfit he looks like right now. And we'll assume that you head out to do that. Anything else that happens in those days? Other people making prep.
I'll take a. Do I really want to? I'll at least buy like a black beanie, at least, like something.
That's your stealth outfit?
Well, I don't want to buy a full like black outfit because that would be suspicious. But at least, because I have my camos.
Sure, you buy
But,
some stealth stuff.
Yeah, and also I'll.
Yes.
Also, I'll check what weapons I have in my trunk, because I'm not taking the scoped
long-range,
sniper
yeah.
rifle. Yeah, that makes no sense.
I imagine there's at least a shotgun in the trunk.
I hope so, because that's what I'm taking with me then.
Yeah, okay, let's not... I'm pretty sure he had a collection of stuff.
Yeah, I did.
In case of reference, what did we say? It was like weapons up to a certain thing. Shotgun.
So World War II.
Yeah, like a trench gun. Let's see, ranged weapons chart. Pistol, Glock, charged rifle, SMG small, SMG large, assault rifle, shotgun. An Ithaca. No, is there no lower level shotguns? A Remington. That's probably it, right? Wait, it counts as a rifle? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, Remington is a rifle.
Revolver, pistol, rifle, SMG small.
Seems to be.
Wait, are shotguns on the higher end for some fucking reason? Like you need extensive investment. Whatever. Let's just say a basic shotgun.
Yeah.
So that's
We can-
8 damage, 20 range, 1 rate, clip, 5+1.
I think clip might be more like 2. It's a like double-barreled.
Oh, okay, something like that. You know, makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure, double-barreled shotgun. And...
I can conceal it in my trench coat, which I will buy.
Very inconspicuous.
Very inconspicuous, yes.
Great. Okay. With your trench coat and double-barrel shotgun, you go over to the boat and you try to hide, I assume, a day or so ahead of time.
Sure, with the beans
Yes.
and the beanie.
Mm-hmm. Beans, beanie, Surströmmen, the asparagus.
At least I can use the Surströmming
Yes.
as a gas attack.
Give me a... Let's see. Probably Dex... Is it dexterity? You're trying to sneak in carefully, and no, it's more of a appearance sort of thing. Oh, your appearance is actually super high, but I was thinking appearance for just appearing casually as you walk onto this thing, trying not to draw attention from anyone or anything. Like, yeah, this is my boat. No, I'm just going to go into this hatch. Okay, bye. Which is very much appearance subterfuge for me.
All right.
So roll me that. Stealth would be 2, but I don't think this is a matter of hiding. Okay, yep, good enough.
Yeah.
All right. You managed to get in here without anyone noticing or drawing attention to yourself. That's good. You're hidden in there. Peter is hidden on the little boat. Next, the next weekend, Pex in his new fishing gear. Did you happen to have a picture for that?
I mean, what kind of weather is it?
I don't fucking know. Let's just roll for that real quick.
We're going
A 1 is there happens to be a
so
storm and he
it's-
doesn't actually want to end up going. 10 is the nicest weather ever. Everything in between is just sort of okay. It's just sort of okay weather. It's nice.
Then I think I can just, like, we're in a warm climate, right? I can just show up with what I got. I just need the
Yeah.
equipment. Yeah.
It's northern Oregon. So, should be nice weather there.
Maybe like a jacket in case it's windy, you know, but that's it.
I mean, even then, it's not going to be that cold, even if it's windy.
No, but you
Even
spend
during
like
summer.
if you stand there hours on end, maybe like who knows?
Depends.
After dark.
After
Might get
dark,
chilly.
yeah. Yeah, it probably will after dark, but
I need to go
like you need a fleece.
change
jacket,
diaper. Be right
maybe.
back.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to say that time progresses and Pax gets invited to the boat, and the captain shows up there as well, carrying a few big bags of stuff that he carries onto the boat. And yeah, just gets to talking about good old fishing days. Now, as for the other task, that means that Victor would have been asked, meanwhile, to procure and start driving? Sailing? No. Boating?
Driving probably.
Boating?
Do you drive a boat?
I mean,
Whatever,
if it's
you drive a
motorboat,
boat.
I would say. Yeah.
You drive the boat to where you think you're supposed to be, but more importantly, you arrange the whole thing. So, what sort of check is appropriate for seeing if you can actually just arrange to get a boat? I'm going to say difficulty 5, wits, and wits etiquette? I don't know, you're just trying to rent a fucking boat. It's, knowledge of boating is not exactly a specific subsection.
No.
You know, try to convince the person that you are someone who actually knows what to do with a boat, has a boating license, won't crash it into something, and you have sufficient knowledge of it that you won't actually cause an accident as you try to drive it out of the marina onto the open sea. And then manage to navigate to where you're supposed to be, you know, when you pick him up, as opposed to getting completely lost or stranding yourself.
Yeah, this
Don't
sounds like
botch.
something Marcus might. It sounds like something Marcus might be good at, but
He's there
not
to help
here.
you, but he has a tummy ache, so DC 5.
Yeah. Wits what? Etiquette?
Wits,
was it?
etiquette, because it also involves, you know, asking for the boat.
Okay.
Asking for the boat, and I'm including sort of the driving in there, but
Yeah, well, it's 4 guys. I will try not to botch, and it was a 5.
yes, because there's 2 of you.
Ooh, 1 success.
1 success. Okay, so you managed to rent one, drive it out into open waters. You're not great at it, which may or may not cause
No.
problems later, but I don't see any immediate problems that would be caused by it. Maybe there will be a follow-up later when you need to drive back to wherever you're going, but not the biggest problem about it. It does mean that you're not around in case something happens on the boat. You are far away from them.
Thank fuck for that. Because, like I've said, Victor has no fighting skills. The only thing he can do is dodge. So, him and me as a player are not sad that he's not there participating.
Can
in
you
fight.
not just aim a fucking revolver in the direction of a thing and shoot? Surely you have a revolver.
Nope.
Why?
He's a socialite. He's a tailor and a socialite. He doesn't fight. This is our first proper
Well,
gig.
We will see how long that is able to continue. Either way.
Oh yeah, no, that's why he said, like, I really need one of you guys to teach me how to fight because I don't know how to hold up, like, stand up for myself in a fight. So it's a character arc in progress.
All right.
That he didn't show you how to use a weapon. He tried.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we will resolve things. Is that like a wall of fog on that webcam?
Yeah, it is. I was looking.
Yeah.
It's super ominous.
Wow, that's fucking ominous.
Well, I'm not sure if that's. That could also be a rain cloud, and rain looks funny out on the ocean.
Yeah.
Like it is like a blurry curtain that kind of goes if you see it in the horizon.
But yeah, on the other camera, you could see much more clearly that it really looks like a fog cloud moving.
Oh, okay. Fog rolling out from the sea. Hey, that's Captain Tolva summoning
yeah.
his powers. I'm
Innsmouth's
gonna get a
coming
gin
in.
tonic.
Let me check the other
Almost
camera.
here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks like a bigger. That does look like a bigger cloud there. It's just a wall
now it
of
looks-
fog.
Now it looks more like a
I mean,
rain
it's
cloud,
big,
but oh well, whatever.
Yeah, it's a big cloud that's actually there's a rainbow visible.
Not a double one though.
Oh, just very, very mild rainbow right above it. Huh. Anyway, that is what you are sailing into. Oh, actually, yeah, if you look on Google Maps, you can see the fog wall. Always
When the
wondered
wind
what
blows.
that was. That's the rendering distance of the world.
Yes, indeed. When the wind blows from certain angles, you can faintly hear something like "yeah, yeah" from the background.
Right. Anyway, let me grab stuff. Okay. Which brings us to resolving this whole stuff. As soon as he's back.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh
Yeah,
boy, oh boy.
I'm listening.
So, for most of this, the captain will be just steering his boat and making conversation with Pex the entire time. And at some point, he will be like, all right, I know this is a good spot. We're out in open waters. You know, you're not incredibly far away from the coast. You can still sort of see it. But it's sufficiently far out that you're pretty sure that you are free from witnesses at this point. Also, that this is a good
Gotcha.
fishing spot, so at that point, the captain will zip open some of the bags and start taking the chum that's in there and tossing it into the water. Do you take any particular actions? Peter, do you
Yes.
take any particular actions? Or are you waiting for something specific? Have you been successfully stealthing all this time? This has actually been taking a while. You
Well,
need to be
he's
quiet
doing
all this
what?
time. Peter is
Yep.
stealthing in his little hidey hole.
Yeah, no, but the captain was doing what?
He has big duffel bags filled with chum, and he is now throwing that into the water.
Were you trying to catch a shark?
Something like that.
Uh-oh. I'll sneak out from my little cupboard.
Okay,
I
give
was
me a
in-
dexterity stealth check.
Oh yeah. And to get like within earshot of what is actually going on.
Also,
Let's see.
Pex, meanwhile, give me a perception medicine check. As he takes the second bag and starts tossing that into the water, emptying it out. Peter successfully stealths out of his little hidey hole.
3 2s, 3 6s.
Yes.
What a weird roll.
Do you need me to roll for Pex? Because you're busy with the diaper right now, I believe.
No, I just got back. What am I rolling?
You are rolling
Just
perception
what?
medicine.
Oh.
See the two thugs in the bag.
Man.
See that the chowder has some sulfur, dude.
Six
Best
difficulty.
place
Yes.
in London.
That's a double success.
Okay. You will see some human fingers in there.
Okay.
As he shakes out the bags. And then he goes, all right, let's get to fishing.
Wait, are we trying to catch a shark? That's an awful lot of chum.
Yeah, something like that. Everything in this ocean loves to be a little fed from time to time, and I do like to consider myself a friend of the ocean.
Yikes. Also, I'm already on the boat. Could I have maybe packed my revolver that I had in my car?
You
on
had a
me?
few days to prepare, and I asked for stuff.
Yeah,
and
it was just I went to change the diaper and suddenly I'm
I
in the middle of
imagine
the
if,
ocean.
yeah, I imagine if you're going with, you were listening the entire time. If you were to overtly carry any heavy arms, those would definitely be spotted. So only
Nah.
something you could conceal carry.
Yeah,
realistically.
I mean, I only have a revolver. Everything else is in Peter's truck.
Okay, then give me like a DC 5 dexterity firearms to see if you happen to have your gun concealed properly. Or if he would be aware of it and probably wary. Oh,
Two
two.
successes.
Okay, he has no idea you're armed.
Okay.
He thinks he has you just completely barefisted. So if anything happens,
Yeah.
he thinks he could fucking take you, no problem.
Okay. Well, I would, while he's rustling those bags and I notice the fingers, I would like to start by activating my discern to see the more realistic figure of this guy. Or do I need to use second sight for that?
Yeah, both sort of work for the same thing.
Yeah, the other one just cost me resources.
Yeah, so the free one.
Oh, yes, the free one. Let's see.
I mean, that's a better way to think about it, is you just have second sight
it
a lot. And that's
activates.
your special
It's
way.
not a botch.
You
My eyes don't-
activate and you see him without the politician's facade.
Gotcha. And now I would like to keep my eyes on my target and attempt to burden this guy.
All right, there was also a check involved in that, I believe.
Yes. Let me see. It's stamina plus zeal
Your stamina plus
versus
heal
stamina plus 3.
versus stamina
Right.
plus 3, as in rolls, right, for successes. Stamina plus 3.
Let me just quickly double check. Where did I scroll all the way there?
Beasts, unnatural power, amazing. Can roll stamina plus resident trait in attempt to escape burden.
Difficulty for an individual creature is stamina plus 3. So the creature stamina plus 3. I
The
suppose.
creature's stamina plus 3, and that's your difficulty. Okay. So I guess DC 6. Okay, that's very successful.
Okay.
That
Then
being very
I have
successful,
no idea. Yeah, I don't know at all how like.
then he will find
that
himself
works,
suddenly just as if someone is cranking up the gravity. He just finds himself just suddenly with an ominous glare that you give him, just as you know, the ground under his feet on the boat starts shaking as he gets pushed down into it, and he just slowly turns around and goes, well, as he briefly was to say, "What the hell are you doing?" But he realizes, and he's like, "Oh, okay. I guess what I thought initially was right."
Oh, it's on now, boy.
No, it's on now, boy. And you will see him, heavy with the gravity effect on him, but he is reaching for something in his pocket. So we will resolve
He
this.
say
here.
something?
Foul beast, you die here.
Okay.
Oh, here
I
we go.
imagine as you're doing this, you're also reaching for your concealed weapon.
Yes.
As this is happening, Peter rolled stealth successfully, so I have to imagine he's at this point, looking out of his little hatch hidey hole in the back. I for some reason imagined he was in here. So he lifts that little thing up and sticks his head out. You're not out of it yet, but I don't know. You could put your gun out and aim in this direction, but Pex is sort of in the way right now.
Yeah, I don't wanna shoot Pex in the ass, so I'll try and clamber myself up and get to a fighting position.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I get a clear shot, I will unload the shotgun on him. On the unnatural thing called Captain Tolbard.
Where can I read on combat?
First off, we just roll initiative, which, fuck, yeah, it's been a while. Combat. I believe we had notes somewhere. Combat summary. Stage 1, initiative. Hold on, I have it right here. Hold on.
Okay.
Here. Right here. I'm even going to mark it in, like, green.
Dexterity plus wits.
X wits, okay.
Everyone declaring...
All players roll 1 die and add the result to their initiative ratings. Which is dexterity plus
we
wits.
made a thing. If you just select your token and then click the roll initiative button, you should have initiative.
Can't
I
even
say
see my
select.
token, but
I say select token as if it's not just.
Yeah.
It's, your token is just literally your picture.
Oh, right there. Yes.
Seems like he rolls low, and you guys roll high. Then starting
And
at
then
lowest.
the lowest initiative tells what
yes,
happened.
declares
they
what
do.
happens first.
Yeah.
So he
And
is
then-
going to try and reach into his pocket, grab a weapon there, which is also a revolver, and shoot you with it. Then Peter, you are currently not really in a position to shoot or anything, so you pretty much just need to use your action to climb out of your little hidey hole. But remember, you can't take multiple actions at once, so...
Each action retracts from the pool.
Yes.
All actions, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's any special way of going about this. I'm just gonna try and clamber out of the hole and basically push myself next to Pex to be like really point blank with my shotgun, just pointed at the center mass of our good captain.
Yeah, alright. And
Saying
Pex.
something like, your days of corruption is over.
Boy, I would love to go and grapple the revolver from him, but I do suspect that we've had a discussion about this man here bringing a shotgun. So that's probably not a smart idea.
I mean, depends on his aim.
You know I'm a good shot.
With the shotgun? Also, the last time you were a good shot, it blew up in your face.
No, that was a different thing. I used something different.
No.
Excusing deflection.
Actually, I wasn't trying to shoot my weapon.
Either way.
Shoot the bullet out of the weapon.
Pex, declare action.
You can grapple it. easy
Remember,
enough.
to not you have to specifically use an action to defend or dodge. So if you don't, his shot will go from. No, actually, it's lethal damage if it's a weapon. So you probably can't even defend with stamina. So you just take the damage.
He needs to dodge if he gets a turn.
Yeah,
Right,
but if he doesn't, then.
Fuck, I don't know the combat well enough to
Yeah,
know
no
what I
one
should
here
be
doing.
doing.
Which means your character just hasn't been in that many fights. So.
Basically, if you want to in any way avoid getting shot in case he does get his shot out, you need to use an action to prepare for his shot and
Right,
dodge.
but can I use my action to restrain, or is this like D&D? I go and grapple and he shoots me anyway.
Well, restrain, you probably mean grab his arm so that, it's not like you're applying the grappled status to him. Describe it in a way. You're trying to grab his arm and keep it in his pocket so he can't shoot you with whatever the fuck he has in there, or stab you, or whatever the fuck.
Sure. Wasn't there also like a multiple actions kind of thing?
Yes, you can declare multiple actions at once.
Just need
I want to keep him him from pulling out his weapon, and while in melee, I guess.
Try and disarm him. A character can knock a weapon off an opponent's hand by making an attack roll.
Okay, I will. Yeah, okay, let's go with that and nothing else.
It's dexterity plus brawl / melee.
Underneath our
sounds
plan,
right.
underneath the plan, to the southwest of the boat picture, you can see combat maneuver table.
Okay, there. Yeah.
And disarm is right there.
Yeah.
Very cool. I would like to attempt to disarm him. Yes, that is my action. I will declare that.
Okay. And because you are
Fuck,
first,
he doesn't bite me.
you get a chance to go first during this.
Okay.
So we start at the top, which is Dex, and then disarm. So Dex plus brawl or melee. Difficulty
Brawl.
7.
Ooh, he's a strong boy, huh?
Well, no, it's just difficulty plus 1 to
Yeah.
do that sort of stuff. It says so right in the maneuver thing. Still 3 successes, so pretty much you're faster than him. You quickly, swoop over next to him.
Would my grappling specialization apply here for exploding dice for more successes?
Sure. So,
2 extra.
Off
so
you go.
that's 5 successes.
No, it's
He gets to
rerolls
roll
for
2.
Oh, okay. So roll 2 more
because they
d10.
explode.
Yeah. And
Yes,
that
the
ones
D10s.
don't count.
Those might
as
explode
usual.
too. That
And
one
that-
explodes too.
That one explodes. Okay.
Okay, so
one
you make
extra
him.
plus
Yeah,
4.
you very properly disarm him. First off, describe exactly how you picture this going. Ideally, you grab his wrist. as it's in
Ideally,
his
because
pants.
I break his wrist.
You break his wrist. Then, with the other hand, you quickly grab into his pockets. Take the revolver that's in there. You now have it in your other hand.
I yeet it into the back of the boat.
You
That
yeet
is,
it between Peter's legs in the back
not,
of the boat.
Not into the ocean. I might need this later.
Yep. Then, as a bonus with all your successes, in a frantic attempt to counter, the captain will sort of retch in your location, and his shirt will burst open, revealing sort of a mouth. You know where a person has like their belly button and sort of a line there? That sort of opens up and there's a bunch of teeth, and that sort of takes a swipe in your direction. But you're so thorough in avoiding, grappling professionally, you just clearly step back and break his wrist.
And since you did ask like how I would like to see this go optimally, I would like to hold him in like sideways, kind of,
Sideways, as in
to give as much as
you're over
possible.
here. You're holding him near
like,
the edge, so it's as clean a
target
shot
area.
as possible.
Yeah, for a shotgun and not be in the way myself.
Yep, that's fine. You hold it behind his arm, then push him forward over the edge of the boat. Peter, did you say you're double tasking, as in you're hopping out of your hidey hole and then running over to him with a shotgun?
Just running over him, but not shooting yet, because too many actions.
Yeah, alright, just give me a dexterity something check to see if you can quickly get out of your hidey hole. Dexterity... What's a good one for this?
Athletics?
Yeah, dexterity athletics is probably fine.
Alright.
You've folded yourself up in this place. You've been sitting there for many, many hours eating beans. You
3
jet
seconds.
propel yourself out of the little hidey hole. You know, roll onto the deck, scramble to your feet, run over to the captain, and push the shotgun against the back of his head.
Oh yeah.
The
And yeah,
captain
I do
doesn't
say
have his
something like,
declared action anymore.
this is the end of your corruption.
Because he
I'm ready
can't
to
even do his declared action anymore because you've taken the gun from him. What does that mean?
I don't know.
He can roll willpower to try and
To
change
alternate.
the intention.
Yeah, alright. So I guess...
Or spend a point of willpower.
Yeah, I guess he'll
Or
just spend a point of willpower, and I mean, you know, not entirely sure how many points an enemy should technically have, but you know, okay. He will forcefully try to improvise and try to wrench himself loose and, you know, bite you in half with his stomach mouth. The question is, what exactly should he roll for that? He does seem to be unnaturally strong. Much stronger than you've given him credit for, especially now that he has sort of revealed himself. He gets 2 successes on top of what he's about to roll.
Okay.
That's 4 successes, but it's contested. So Pex, roll.
What do I roll?
Roll strength, brawling, in an attempt to counter his attack on.
What was it? 2 on top of his?
Yes, so he has 4 successes.
Doesn't he have 3? Because the nat 1 subtracts 7.
You're correct. I didn't see the nat one. I suppose you're
I'm
an expert
rolling
in those at
against
this point.
difficulty.
Yes, I am an expert on it.
DC 6.
Wow.
Okay. Yep. He tries to swoop around, and while he seems much, much stronger than he should be, you have him severely pinned down in this current position, and despite the quite overwhelming amount of strength the old man manages to force out, you, having had the initiative, just tips the tide thoroughly in your favor. And you continue to pin him in place.
Attaboy.
Yeah. And then we re-roll initiative.
And then we re-roll initiative. So all initiatives disappear, and you re-roll them.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Every turn is different order.
So ready.
Peter's on top, then Pex, and even though it's tied, he is still slower. So, starting again, he, seeing a shotgun pressed to his head, will try to wrench himself free and then throw himself overboard in a desperate attempt to escape. Pex.
I mean, seeing the shotgun pressed to his head, I'm going to hold him as tight as possible and probably close my eyes
Okay. Peter.
and mouth.
Yeah.
The judge closes his eyes with the killing blow.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
as a
depends.
as
Do
a
I have my sunglasses on?
You didn't describe them. They're not in your profile picture, so I'm going to say no.
It would depend on the weather, I suppose.
It wasn't very bright weather, so I don't think you
Okay,
would.
then yeah, I close my eyes because I don't want to get any splatters into my eyes. That's
Okay.
the only reason.
That does actually release this the hold on him, but you're holding him, with muscles, so.
True.
And it's like
Interesting,
a second before the thing goes up, but maybe it won't. Maybe it won't matter.
Maybe it won't matter.
Maybe.
Maybe it makes things interesting every day.
So with a shotgun, double-barreled shotgun, I could regularly blow both barrels at the same time, but I don't know if it breaks anything. So I'm just gonna shoot regularly and aim straight at the head. Any difficulty is 6. Just
I think
regular.
I think this just counts as making 2 attacks. So
True, I could just blow both of them. Yeah. Well, no, I couldn't technically, because the weapon has a rate of 1 normally. Shotgun, I mean. That's what
You
it
need
has.
to load it with another action.
Because semi-auto has 3, but
Hmm.
this one has.
But this one has a
1.
max
So,
ammo of 2. You know what? I'm fine for this one encounter. This just being, a sawed-off shotgun that has a fire rate of 2, except then you're out of ammo. Because
sure.
you didn't bring anything else.
Well, I would have shot both of them, which actually means I have to reroll it completely because it deducts 2 of my so -2 to my pool mod. So this is the first one. It has 2 successes.
Okay, that's to be a hit, right? Which, considering that he's also at the back of his head, I sort of feel like that should be DC 5, but okay.
Sure. Doesn't modify the successes.
Sure.
So yeah.
Second one.
Second one. Full mode -2 and 5. It is another 3 successes.
Another 3 successes,
Ooh.
which will add 1 to your damage. Then I believe.
Yeah, it was a weird one. If they try to dodge now, then they might actually dodge out of the way. Otherwise, first success is fine, like you hit. And
Dodging
after that,
sort of requires freedom of movement, which he is still being held by the thing as well as Pex. I'm going to say he's not going to be able to dodge in this place. It's like,
for a range, you need to be able to move to dodge a range thing. It was like you need to be able to duck under cover or get onto the ground.
this is as much of an execution as we're probably going to get.
Yeah.
True.
Anyway, so that's 2 successes.
Anyway,
One of them does an additional point of damage, and then you just roll damage for both of them. Which...
Yep. And that's 8 damage, so I roll 9 for the first one. Well, I can just combine them, I think.
Sure. Just total damage.
So 17.
Fuck ton.
And it's...
That's all
I'm guessing it's
lethal
difficulty 6.
damage. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Sure at all how damage works, but
No,
holy
it's
crap,
still
11
vague.
successes.
Okay.
Kablam.
And I don't know how much exploding does or doesn't affect this in any way.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Long story short, with a whole bunch of chum is sprayed next to the boat, and the captain's head is gone. As Pex is now left holding the limp body.
Yeah, good thing I fucking closed my eyes.
Yeah, red misted.
And combat ends as he doesn't move anymore.
Yep.
Okay. I pause for a second, probably.
Yep. And you see, you might be a little bit shocked from that, but you just see Peter instantly just like opening the shotgun, just taking the like shells out, the empty shells, and then just reloading with like nothing happened.
I think this is my first encounter with an exploding head ever, so that would probably empty me out for a while. Like I would, as a player, I would love to start reacting already, but in character I would probably be stopped for a while.
And then you all smell the Surströmmen.
Does he bleed Surströmming? Well, hopefully not.
He does smell quite vile.
Yeah.
The joke being that he smells like Surströmmen rather than the can you were taking with you.
Is there a vomit check in this game?
Maybe. Do you want to vomit right now?
Do you want to see how your projectile goes?
I would like to check if I would.
Okay, well, roll Stamina firearms as you turn your vomit into a projectile vomit. I don't know why firearms, but fuck it, whatever. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, you force yourself to vomit in a projectile. I'm not
Attempt to
sure.
battle it, but it's sure.
Oh, okay, sure. I thought you were trying to vomit.
No. The point is like this is my in character first time ever witnessing anything this gruesome.
But
How
yeah,
would I react? Kinda.
you hold it in.
Okay.
Peter's used to this stuff.
Yeah, it's
apparently.
never pleasant, but yeah.
But now you are left holding a decapitated body on a boat that's not so far from shore that someone couldn't see you. What do you do?
Okay. Hey, Pex, snap out of it. We need to get this body down.
Right.
First of all, I like start because that blast might have been.
Be careful. I think he was calling for something.
We don't have any time for that now. Weapons ready. I grab the like arm of the decapitated body and start dragging it down. Or should we just dump it out? Let me see. What would Peter do? He'd probably try and like dump it to the chum because it's already like horrible. So yeah. Okay. Help me with this. And I start. You can see me starting like cramming it the body over the side, but it's voluminous.
I mean, yeah, he's a pretty big guy, but yeah, you lift up his legs and you just toss him overboard, and he goes whoop, probably, right?
Yeah, let him do it. I might even sort of assist while still being a little stump.
So you toss him overboard and go whoop, and he disappears into the water.
Okay, and now about this summoning thing. We should probably get this boat off here anyway. So, can you drive?
Yeah,
I have no idea how to drive these things.
sure.
Okay, good. Hey, you did good, man. Mission accomplished. He cracks a smile. Not a enjoyable smile, but an encouraging one.
Okay, yeah, the boat is pretty straightforward to steer in a direction. You agreed to pretty much just call on your cell phone with Victor to come pick you up somewhere. You don't see him anywhere around. What do you do? Let's grab the map real quick. Like, where would you be right now? Let's say you would be approximately. Let's see, what's a sane sort of distance where you wouldn't, over here near the Daisy Bank Island fishing habitat.
Okay. Any islands nearby?
Doesn't seem like
Kind of
it.
difficult to see.
Don't see anything nearby here. It's very hard to estimate how far away from shore anything would be. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Approximately 100 kilometers from the shore.
You know anything about shouting over the motor? Like, you know anything about putting this underwater? There's a plug somewhere, right?
I've lost track of where Otterrock is.
In your hands.
What?
It's a plug in my hands. Oh, okay. I got it as a player. Peter still looks like, what the fuck?
There's no plug on a ship.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Where the hell is that? Where the hell is Victor?
Good question.
Go on and say what you're about to say. Who the hell is that faggot?
no, like he was gonna say like
now
"That's
it
city-
would be, yeah.
That's city boy. It's like
He's not around to hear you right now. You can let it slip again.
um. Okay. Change of plans. He's not here. We gotta get closer to the shore, but not straight away. Not like straight to the shore, right?
No fucking shit. I glance past, like, from the window onto the deck.
Do you have a light? There must be a flashlight here, right? I start rummaging the place for flashlight.
I have one.
Okay, give it to me. And I take the flashlight and start like waving the light toward where Victor should be.
What the fuck are you doing?
We gotta get. It's more important that we get him here than not alert anybody else to our position.
First of all, it's not that dark. Secondly, it looks like you're signaling.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, but like trying to get the fucking Coast Guard here or something.
I put I instantly turned the flashlight off. Like, oh shit, you're right. The best idea.
Call him, goddammit.
Hey!
On the Coast Guard, so people are like, is that fucking boat signaling to us?
First they heard a boom, boom. And after that, hey, somebody's in pain there. That was definitely an SOS. How did he manage to do that?
That boom must have been his engine stalling. Anyway.
So yeah, I start calling for Victor as basically loud as I can.
What? No, I meant on the goddamn phone, you fucking numbskull.
Would you still have cell phone reception 100 kilometers from shore?
Mikael would be the best one to answer that, I guess.
So I gotta Google that.
Probably, but you would.
Like texting more than calling.
Yeah, I mean, you probably would, but there are other ways that at least we used. It's a VHF radio that you would use.
Well, do you have one of
on
those?
the street.
I imagine the fishing boat would have one, but do you have
Yeah.
one?
Oh, probably not. Not in a small motorboat, no.
And cell
You
phone
probably
reception
wouldn't.
generally peters out like 5 miles from shore, depending on stuff.
Yeah.
So you may or may not have reception right now.
Yeah, it would be dodgy, but you probably would have something, especially if you're in the like vicinity of, like in the waters of a city. You would probably have something. Maybe.
Isn't there like a
So this sort of comes
Tower.
down to
tower, like, right very close by somewhere?
It was in the hillside to the east.
Some kind of transmitter there. It's a radio broadcaster.
well, yes, but that's
Yeah, no.
a different kind
I
of
was just-
radio broadcaster.
I know.
There's a
I
lighthouse
didn't remember. I
somewhere.
just remember there was a tower somewhere there.
Yeah, but it depends on how far away we are from, like, if we are out in the wide ocean, then
Yeah, about 100 kilometers, but yeah.
that's quite far, even
That
even
is
out in the
quite
ocean.
fucking far. What the fuck?
Well, you were going out to open sea, so you could murder a man.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
Yeah, but I thought I could see the shore like 100 fucking
I
kilometers.
mean,
It's
okay,
like,
well, let's check how far on open.
I don't think
sea,
even 100
how
kilometers you
far
wouldn't be, because
can
it doesn't
you
take.
the shore kilometers. Thank
No.
you, AI, for being able to do that. Let's see, in open sea, the distance which you can see the shore depends on the height of sea level, yes. assuming
Yeah.
standard, it would be about 5 kilometers. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the ocean rises, like the curvature rises pretty fast when you start going away from the
Okay.
harbor.
So that does mean that the 100 kilometers thing is let's say
Yeah, you wouldn't know. And also
That's
100
5,
kilometers
maybe up
out
to
into
10.
the open sea.
yeah.
Yeah, 100
You're-
kilometers out in the open sea would also, I would imagine the waves would be a bit bigger.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
you would be
but-
like out on the open sea,
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah,
It's
so-
it's very hard to estimate distances. So
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
s-
yeah,
I
but-
said
but-
you could just
but-
sort of barely see shore, so let's go with that.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7 kilometers maybe.
Yes.
The 100 kilometers out in a small motorboat, good fucking luck with that. Especially if it's
Yeah.
an okay day with wind.
Uh-huh.
And those.
Okay. This brings us back to Victor, who has, let's say, a small speedboat with
Yep.
which he intended to meet up with the guys so that they don't have to return with an empty, blood-splattered Jenny boat.
Yep.
But it means that he
dear.
needs to navigate and coordinate with them correctly.
Yep.
Now, what sort of skills would apply for that? Oh, I want to say wits. And is there a navigation skill? Survival, probably. Wits, survival.
Okay.
Seems fair.
Survival I can take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, I'll
Failing
trust my
this means you
survival.
just don't meet up. And
Yeah.
the others would be forced to improvise. Oh, hey, 2 successes.
And no, not once.
Wow.
Well,
I say that now, but
So,
Yes.
all things considered, things went pretty much according to plan.
Yeah.
Where Victor actually managed to properly track your position, triangulate you, was like, all right, they're going out here. You kept track of their boat as it went out. You were like, well, they're sort of in that direction. I'll stay a few miles away from them, and then, just keep them at the edge at all times. And then I don't know if you were waiting for something. You saw him signaling at you. Like, oh, they're signing for me.
yeah, especially if it's a relatively windless day, then sound carries quite well in the open ocean. I think.
You think 5 kilometers away, you would just hear bang, bang.
That too, and then hey. Okay.
Really? Okay.
I don't know, but
Maybe.
I mean, if it's a windless day, I don't know. They
We
always say
describe it as
that
a pretty
the
nice
sound carries well on a.
Well,
Still
either
there,
way,
though.
that is someone else's problem. Regardless, you have managed to meet up with them. I assume they get off the boat, into your little boat, and then leave Jenny and steer it, turn the engine on, steer it into open waters. And be like, goodbye, Jenny. Good luck with that.
I'll pull the plug. So
so
before I leave,
and the entire thing just immediately sinks into the water.
well, at least slowly, but anyway, I'll blow a hole in the a hole in the floor
With a shotgun. Okay.
with a
So-
shotgun. Yeah.
So if they investigate it and they find shotgun shrapnel, all right,
Yep.
it's fine. It's fine.
Somebody
Whether-
shot it. Yep.
Someone shot this boat. Yeah. Okay. All of you
Yarr,
in the
pirates.
little speedboat. According to the plan, you would then take them to shore. They get out. You
I
return
keep
the
glancing
boat.
at the wave. I keep staring at the waves. Like I feel like there's something coming.
Mhm.
Fair assumption, but it is currently a nice day. You are quite far away from Otter Rock.
Yeah. I reload my shotgun just in case, but hey, mission accomplished.
The two of you are left alone on one of the nearby beaches. I don't know exactly where it would be a good idea to drop you off. Let's say it goes very far. But almost all of the coastline.
we have been preparing.
Yes,
we have been
almost all of the
preparing.
coastline has stuff here. So.
Yeah, but we've been preparing. True. I imagine, would it be somewhere where you would have left the car? Oh, but like
I mean,
one
worst
of your
case scenario, you
cards.
go back to the marina, they just get out, you hand in the boat, and everyone just tries to casually walk away.
No, Victor would imagine that looks suspicious. I go out, and then I come with 2 people, and then
I found some friends.
yeah, I picked them up from somewhere. Like, why didn't they come with you in the first place? It's not a long coat.
Just lie and say they did. Like when I headed out, I first picked them up. This is a one-person boat, sir.
Could be.
You're skilled at
Yeah.
lying. I won't even have you check. Like, yeah, you bullshit your way.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Either way, you do that, you get back to your car, and I don't know where you would drive at that point. Everyone is reunited in your cars.
Yay.
Now what?
Do we well, our quarry's dead, I guess, although there is still the big thing in the ocean, but we know we can't handle those kind of spirits yet.
Yes, but now that Otter Rock's entrepreneur is dead, you feel at least convinced that the thing your second sight told you was responsible for a lot is dead. Whether
I
or
say
not
we-
that's the whole picture, I don't know.
I say we disappear from this
Oh
area.
yeah. Soon as we can. We had the itinerary somewhere, so we should go to the next stop.
Yeah, I think that was Portland.
The next stop on your itinerary.
I wonder if he ever
is
told
Portland,
anyone he was
Oregon.
going fishing with me. Not that I
Well, I
actually
mean-
ever told him my name, though.
I
Didn't
imagine you
you-
just had a talk.
Yeah, didn't you like talk in public though? And people saw you enter the boat
Yes,
with him.
they
in the
definitely
marina.
would have seen that.
Yeah, like you were seen. Yeah. Like I was before it went. Oh, we shoot the boat and sink it. Victor was gonna suggest. Oh, how about we tear up your shirt, leave it there, make it look like an accident happened on the boat that tripped you into the ocean, probably in the chum. But a bit of your shirt is stuck on the propeller or something. Maybe a bit of blood to look like you scraped yourself as you fell over.
You have a driver's license, right?
Yeah, like make it look like there was an accident on the boat that happened to you. You fell over. That's why you disappeared on the ocean. Might have to have you change identity for a while, but
Yeah, I guess I'm not paying that rent, huh?
you died at the ocean.
Oh no.
You disappeared. But then we shot the boat and it sank and pulled the plug and whatever. So I was like, okay.
I
guess
don't know
not.
whether or not you actually end up doing any of that.
Yeah.
But your next destination is Portland, Oregon, which is about a 3-hour drive.
Baby, let's go back.
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what you would do in Otter Rock exactly if you left anything behind in the bed and breakfast and whatnot.
Probably not.
I imagine since we were preparing, we would have taken everything and just left town.
Yeah, maybe Marcus
Fair
is
enough.
with the cars.
Yeah,
So you
I
have-
imagine
yeah.
Marcus stayed with the cars.
You have no intention of going back to Otter Rock.
No, that bridge is burned.
Yeah, pretty much.
So then, Otter Rock quest finished. Completed.
Yay!
Finished by the Finns.
Finished.
Finished.
Finishing it means you all get a point of willpower and conviction back.
Yay! Dink, dink.
Or, on top if you haven't spent it. And it means
Yeah.
that we can say, hey, mission successful. Off to the next thing. We did it. Woo! And everyone high five.
We killed something.
Oh yeah.
We killed a
we
second
have
something.
Banished.
Third.
Yeah, banished something horrible from this world.
Yeah.
We should feel
we
good
made
about
up
ourselves.
for not doing Crater Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was willpower?
Willpower is if you fail a check, you can burn a point of willpower to succeed. It's basically an
Gotcha.
inspiration.
Or
It's
risk
also
willpower to reroll.
Is
it.
there like a upper limit that I can have, or do I actually gain one?
You don't gain one. You
Gain one back, and I have another.
yeah, you gain one back. That's why you get those check marks on under.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh fuck! I've been just reducing when we used willpower.
No. You never use willpower unless the storyteller specifically tells you, okay, your max will is
Let me see.
it somehow.
Oh, I bought 1 point of willpower. What? Have I used willpower? Do you start at 3 willpower?
I think 3 is the basic, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I was at max. I was at 4. Yeah, conviction's the one I've been using.
Oh,
yeah.
no, maybe willpower was.
We've been fucking up
based on
so much
some-
with this system.
Well, it's a learning.
Yeah, it's learning.
But okay, let's focus on the things for now. For
Yes.
now, you are done here. You escape town. Maybe there's legal consequences, maybe not. I'll sort of need to think about what may or may not happen. Either way, you guys will simply casually drive on next to Portland, Oregon, where you ever heard that they have a set of tunnels underneath the city that apparently have all sorts of various spooky stories attached to them. And it's worth a look. And if nothing else, it's a big city that you can plan your next destination from.
And I think it's a home for at least a couple of us.
That is quite possible. I don't remember what we agreed on. So, we will end the session here. And then
Do we get
we'll...
XP?
do we get XP? Yes, you'll get 4 experience for successfully dealing with this guy, identifying it, dealing with him, whatnot.
Oh, hey.
Actually, I'll just...
I have 12 points.
Plus 1 willpower.
I need someone to teach me how to fight.
Ah.
Plus 1, what the fuck was it called? Conviction.
Yeah.
Conviction plus 4 XP.
Oh, could you buy willpower with
You pay the
Possibly.
current amount to get.
Oh, you're
extra
right.
willpower.
Yeah, that would take 4. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think, at least in the description of willpower, it's also, I think if an enemy tries to control you, or that might have been conviction, and sometimes I might actually be mixing them up. Conviction. One of them was when you encounter supernatural, horrible things, you expend one or the other to make sure that your character remains able to act or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is why it made it sound like those are really difficult to handle.
Again, we need to create a flow chart of if then, if
Yeah.
then for these
Pretty much.
particular abilities. Either way, we are done with the session and stream and whatnot. So if there's nothing else to say about Otter Rock, we will be leaving it and heading to Portland, Oregon.
Yes.
Good night, people watching.
Good night.
See you next week. Thank you for the session.
Thank you for the session.
Bye.